understand. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
Jason Ellis.
Viking, Moose Knuckle, Red the Dragon, Knight, Danger, Canada, Uncircumcised, Philanthropy, Stupid Stuff, Supercross, Pain, Nipple, Machete, Fashion, a scintillating bloodbath of hellacious fury, Evil, Cannabis, Interesting Things, Awesome, Radio.
Take your skirt off, let me see your tits. Take your panties down, let's see what you got. I'll part your butt cheeks, take a look. I wanna see inside your beaver. What's that?
It's the Jason Ellis Show. With Jason Ellis.
Bend over and let me see your ass.
Michael Tully.
I fucked everybody who ever asked me to.
Andrew Bruce.
I'll have one joint, please.
Kevin Kraft.
Yeah, I sucked that dick off too.
And Will Pendarvis.
Fuck yeah, I'm Will Pendarvis.
Also blowing up.
Jason Ellis. This is the Jason Ellis Show.
I'm your evil shit distributor. I got E. coli in my shit. I'm evil shit distributor. I got E. coli in my shit. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's great to be alive. It's great to be here. I sound... Still good to be here, though. Am I being challenged? Is it true or is it not true? What's up with that? You hear that? I can't work under these conditions. I can't do this anymore. I can't do the intros anymore if they're not going to play out. All right. That's ridiculous. I want it in my rider that the intro will not do that. Anyway, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is somebody really going to fight me that isn't that good of a fighter? That
What I
is
hear.
super famous?
I tried to see if he would call into the show, but
Would
I
it
didn't
not
get
be
a
all the answers
response.
to all my well, I don't have any problems, but would it not be the answer to all my problems if I had a bunch of problems?
Yeah.
That's just the most convenient fight ever. I mean, even if he wins, how do I lose?
If you had a problem, this would solve it.
Do you want to
Right.
listen to the audio?
Oh, wow. Yes, I do, Andrew. Holy shit.
Our colleague, Jason Ellis, loves to fight anybody. You should fight him. Do you know who he is?
Oh, of course. I know.
Fight. Oh, yeah,
Jason.
you've been on his show. Fight Jason Ellis. He's a maniac.
Yeah, I would do it for charity or something. I'd fight him.
Let's see.
But would you fuck him up?
I think
He
can fight.
We're just but I would like pick him up and slam him down and like he what does he weigh, like 180 or something?
Yeah,
I saw him yesterday. He looks like he's in the 190s maybe.
He's 220. That's it? Yeah. It's in my dick, son. No. Did he say pick me up? Does that mean he wants to fight mixed martial arts?
Sounds like it.
Well, that means... I don't know. Sure. He's a big dude, right?
Yeah. So that was the Covino and Rich show you're hearing that clip from, and their guest, I'm guessing today, was?
Steve Howie. Yeah.
Ah, he's been on the show before.
He has.
Wait.
Yeah, from
Yeah, you know
Shameless.
him, right?
Yeah.
It seems like every
I'm
time
playing,
he comes
I'm
on,
playing a little,
he's
I'm
a
playing
guy.
a little dumb for the listeners here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? He got hit.
seems like when he comes on, he's always got like a different gym training shirt on or something fighing related.
He's jacked.
Yeah.
He gave you guys cigars last time.
He did. I still got it in my glove compartment.
Yeah, me too.
That could just be there could be nothing better to me. That would just be too perfect. If it's mixed martial arts, I'd be like, oh, really? But okay, because it just might be a bit boring. When you're not really, really good, it could get boring. You know, I guess Luis J. Gomez and
Ryan O'Neal.
Brian O'Neal. I mean, that was exciting, man.
Yeah,
right.
That was awesome
From start to finish. That was
fuck yeah,
terrifying.
that was super cool.
Yeah. We should have that video. Put that on my YouTube page as well. But yeah, that was. So if it was like that, and he's got to be 220, right?
He's a big boy.
But he's more of a jacked muscle guy, which is cool. That looks cool.
Steve Howie, many people would know from Shameless, the TV show Shameless, is, at least according to Google, 6'4". So
yeah, he's way taller than me.
Yeah, he's big in that regard.
Look at him. He's fucking gigantic.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, he's pretty shredded.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to box me for charity at Ellis Maney, he can get it for sure. I am in 100%. That would be the greatest fight I could ever have. Finally, a really big guy who's not that great at fighting.
I mean, he did tweet you back.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
He did?
Yep.
What did he say?
Something about how
I used my son's quote, Michael.
He said,
I said you can catch these hands. I learned that from my 10-year-old son. Catching hands. That's a threat that my son used on me.
Oh.
So I said you can catch these hands, but I said smiley thing, like a laughy thing. Like
now we're not just throwing hands, we're also catching them?
I don't. It comes from the streets, Michael. I'm not aware, but I think, yes, you can catch hands now, which you're going to catch my hands.
Because you're throwing them, he'll catch them.
Yep.
It all mad.
It's gang related.
Yeah, he said, yeah, let me know. I'll throw down. Let's get some bigger names than just my B-list celebrity ass.
What? Why doesn't it fucking... Do I have some sort of Twitter... Why don't I see that he's tweeting me? I fucking hate... I don't have that he's tweeted me.
What does that mean?
Ago. I don't have any tweets from him. I feel like I have some sort of weird block thing. I see your tweet. I see Covino and Rich. People tweeted that he was on the Covino and Rich show, but I do not see a comment on my Twitter from fucking Steve. I'm so offended. Okay, there it is. If I only go to verifieds. Was I supposed to do that the whole time?
I don't know. You're kind of on your own island in that department.
I just didn't show it. I guess I don't know how to use the internet, but it does.
Well, yeah, once you get verified, you do get
down to bigger names. Holy shit! Okay. What? You know what sucks about that? One thing. Bigger names. I mean, Steve Howie, can't you just be you? Do you know what I mean? What am I? Who?
You are big enough.
Yes. Okay, yeah, good idea. Tom Cruise, Justin Bieber, let's go. Like, it doesn't... you're the only maniac. You know why I know why? I know exactly why he thinks it's okay to fight me. People, go type him in on the internet. He's so fucking gigantic. Do you think he looks as buff as any dude in the UFC? Like Eddie, he's a light heavyweight. He looks like Ryan Bader.
He's got a proper six-pack.
He's gigantic. And his head's gigantic. This is the greatest fight of my life. This will be I'm going to knock this dude out, and it's going to be so glorious. My weird-ass old crooked buddy.
We have reached out to him to try to get him on the phone.
I tried, yeah.
Yeah.
He's all right. We'll get to this at a later date. That's just exciting stuff. The only thing is that, like, maybe Covino and Rich can fight themselves. I mean, each other, or Spock can fight both of them at the same time. I mean, celebrities. There's no other... What else is there? Who's left? Nobody wants. What about Tyler Posey? What the hell? Will you ever, Tyler?
Well, he's not on MTV anymore.
He is not Teen Wolf anymore.
He doesn't have that out.
So you can get him. We can move Tom Cruise, Justin Bieber over to this. They're certainly going to want to get on board.
Man, Alice Mania 2020, it's going to get out of control.
Logan Paul versus PewDiePie.
Ooh, man, that would be huge. What about if I fight all the people that you would want to fight? Do the 10-man thing and have all those guys. Because I want to fight Logan Paul, too. That sounds like super fun. Probably be a better fight if Steve Howie fought Logan Paul, because they're more famous. But I don't want to count me out, so I want to fight him.
I think you're worthy of fighting Steve Howie.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Just ticket sales, I would...
It's a killer main event.
Logan Paul's pretty cool. Will, are you here?
Nope.
He's not here. Okay. I realized I said Logan Paul a couple times. I don't want to get him angry. But he's not here, so it's okay.
Why is he angry about Logan Paul?
He's very angry about his success and his minimal amount of talent.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot Will's a hater.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
really is. Such
We heard Will at the top of the show singing about evil shit distribution.
Yeah, it's one of his greatest songs.
Pound for pound.
Which reminded me of a story I saw today about exciting things that are happening in the world of shit and, and distributing
wow, you gotta
it.
be pumped, Kevin.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm guessing you're the person who found this story and put it in the news bag, Kevin.
I didn't.
Yeah, so they pretty much figured out this thing that's in a successful athlete's shit,
Yeah.
and so they're giving it to they took their shit and they gave it to mice, and then the mice become better athletes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is eat Michael Jordan's poop, and I can ball.
You know, if
Yes.
you really wanted to be a
I'm
good
in.
athlete, so much so that you were willing to put an athlete's poo up your butt, you could just go to the gym and train to be a good athlete.
I think you have to eat it.
Okay. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
How much
How much
better would you have to get at
yeah.
boxing to be willing to eat Floyd Mayweather's
Yeah,
shit?
exactly. No. Yeah, no.
Like-
if I eat Floyd Mayweather's shit and then I'm at the gym the next day and I am unbelievably great,
Yeah.
yes, I'm eating Mayweather turds whenever I can get my hands on
Like
them.
I'm saying we have like one bratwurst sized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, every day?
No, just one time.
Oh, ka-chunk, Michael.
Can you batter it and enjoy it tempura style?
Shut up, you pussy. It's for fucking Mayweather talent. Just get that log in ya.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you
Roar,
want
Michael,
to soften the
roar.
blow a little bit?
From the hole.
If you don't have to eat it raw, why bother? Why
You
put
think if
yourself
you
through
cook
that?
shit, it would be better?
Couldn't
Really?
hurt.
Because what about no?
Everything's
no,
better
no,
when
no,
you
no,
cook
no.
it.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I think that if you
Not
try
sushi.
to put, if
All
you
right,
put,
only one way to solve this.
if you put sugar on shit, you're gonna start trying to taste the sugar, which means you're gonna start trying to taste the shit. You just need to get the shit down and
Yeah.
get it over with. If you put it with soy like any scent, then you're starting to taste it again.
I've got an idea.
You don't like shit, but maybe you like nacho cheese shit.
You can't like nacho cheese shit. Nobody can. It's impossible unless you like shit.
What about this? What if you get a
Shit.
soy wrapper and you make like a condom out of it, and you drop the turd in it, almost like a sausage
Oh, and then
casing?
the stomach evaporates the rubber and then it pops in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when we're eating these celebrity shits, they're giving them to you in pill form. So it's not bad.
We're
But
just
I
joking
still
for
think,
the radio. We're not really eating poop.
Yeah, but still, I reckon
Oh,
you
you
get
wussies.
I reckon you get shit burps, Michael, like when you get fish oil burps.
Maybe.
Oh, for sure.
It's definitely
You
possible.
burp Allen Iverson turd.
Oh, man.
So bummed out.
Yeah, I don't
Be
see any way
burping
you're getting
turds all
around
the
that.
way to breaking Michael Jordan's ankles.
Which is so worth it, man. I just want it so bad. I know somebody's like people lately, like Tito Ortiz, and people are like, hey, man, you're getting a little bit better. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Even Jasper said it yesterday. But if there was a way where, like Michael said, I ate a turd and it was night and day better,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I put up a video and people were like, holy shit, just faster than fast with all the skills. How many turds would I have to eat to? I mean, all the turds.
There's only one way to find out.
Imagine if I just ate like a Shogun shit and just beat the living shit out of Steve Howie. Just chopped his legs in half. Because what he doesn't know is in the green room I ate a Shogun Hua turd. And I'm just coming in hard shit breath, just breaking legs.
Well, then you could eat once that's over with. You can take it to the next level and go a la carte, and then like eat some of like Jackie Chan's poop, and then you
What
eat
about
like
Eddie Bravo shit? Then I could like tap everybody out. And I could fold my leg around the back of my head.
Yeah, you improve your ground game.
and then you
with
can
his
eat
poop.
Brad Pitt's poop, and then be like super handsome like Brad Pitt, and then you could eat like
Pretty sure Brendan Schaub ate Joe Rogan's shit. Look at him.
yeah, I'll eat Jerry Seinfeld's poop, and I'll be an awesome stand-up.
Is he an awesome stand-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Does
funny.
he still do stand-up?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does a lot. Yeah, comedy doesn't age. I don't feel like all that well. At least not a lot of guys. I tried rewatching one of his like absolute like classic stand-up specials. Well, I succeeded in watching it. It was before he had the Seinfeld show, but when he was like Carl Reiner introduced him, he was already a really big deal, and I didn't really find it all that funny. And I know when I was a kid, I thought Seinfeld was the funniest fucking dude ever. And like I don't think it's that he wasn't funny. I'm not trying to judge Seinfeld. I just think that stand-up's kind of this, the line's always moving.
Yeah.
And like what was funny in 89 just kind of isn't that funny
I
anymore.
remember hearing one, I had some album or something that I thought it was as funny as hell.
Him?
But it was, yeah, of him, yeah. But
Yeah,
that
he's
was a
great.
long time
He's
ago.
great.
I just don't pay attention to everything, so.
I still watch like Seinfeld reruns, and you know that I think it's in the earlier episodes. I think they might have phased that out when they spliced in like stand-up bits to start the segment, and
Yeah.
I still laugh at those.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe this was a dud special that I watched. Maybe I found the wrong one. Hey, speaking of Eddie Bravo, I was thinking about something this morning. So I got my kid at his first jiu-jitsu tournament,
Yeah.
like first real one over the weekend. And so I've never, because he was in a little one before that was just like other gyms in town. This was like at a college, and it was a bigger thing, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was the first time I've sort of been around like jiu-jitsu dads.
Yes.
And I was not impressed with some. You know, you don't notice the 95% of the parents that are just there saying good job to everybody. You notice the guy who's spitting his dip into his water bottle and yelling at his kid until he loses his voice.
Yep.
And you know, and it made me, and I noticed this one guy I'm thinking of was not very tall. And I started to just contemplate possible theories. Maybe this guy had always wanted to be a really, really good athlete. Maybe he kind of wasn't able to get where he wanted to go for a lot of reasons, one of which was that he was like 5'7".
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he looked at his kid and was like, I want him to be able to do something I wasn't able to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is something short people can do. And it got me thinking about Demetrius and Cejudo and that whole division. Theoretically, shouldn't the little guy division of the UFC be one of the best divisions if you give it enough time? Because that's the one sport that like 5'6" guys can dominate at.
What do you mean?
Like everybody
shouldn't
who's
they be better?
well,
Because they are the best like the best all round mixed martial artists are the
Okay,
little guys.
But my point is this: if you're 6'2" and highly athletic,
Yeah.
there's lots of sports open to you.
Yeah.
If you're 5'6" and incredibly athletic, what else are you going to do at the pro level?
Soccer?
I don't know.
Can you be too short to play soccer, or are you okay to be short?
Messi's tiny.
Okay.
He's ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay, but it's a
And
short. It's a
you
shorter list. You know what I'm
race-
saying?
You can race horses.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. As my neighbor once recommended that I do when I was a little kid.
Oh,
'Cause
man,
she
you
didn't
are not
understand.
that-
I know. She didn't understand that kids like grow.
I'm just. That's
She knew
insane.
I like baseball because we live right.
Average sized kid, you should be a jockey. I'm
Yeah.
a child.
That's
what
what
the
it was.
fuck? I'm supposed to be this size.
I grew up right by the Meadowlands racetrack, and she said to my parents, "Oh, Mike really seems to like baseball. Did you ever think about taking him down to the track and seeing if he could be a jockey?"
the hell?
But your thing is, it's a power issue that the smaller guys don't hit as hard, and therefore you're not getting the knockouts, so they don't get the press that the larger guys get.
Yeah, and look, you get this little. You're dealing with less gravity when you're little, so you've got this little in-house thing that you can do more. But the other athlete, the middleweight and the light heavyweight, like a John Jones guy, he can reach distances and heights and have power that no little guy could ever have. So
Yeah. I understand all that. It just seems like such a bigger talent pool
But they're-
potentially.
well, I feel like I mean Cejudo and what's his name that is in one championship now? I just forgot his name. You just said it. Demetrius are the best fighters in the world.
Mm.
Like Demetrius is the most well-rounded, greatest.
Yeah. Always
of
always
all-
in the pound for pound conversation.
Yeah, like all the moves that you do in MMA that you could ever do, he does all of them better than anybody. If it's an all overall, who's good at everything overall, I don't think anybody could say that it's not him.
Right.
But if he goes up against John Jones, well then, he's got this giant, I'm sorry, but I'm just way bigger and you have to lose.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Water.
Oh, you got to stay
Super exciting.
You got to stay replenished. You don't want to dehydrate yourself.
Yes.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Do you know Ronnie the limo driver is retiring?
I heard that.
Does that mean he's retiring when Howard Stern doesn't sign a contract? If he doesn't sign a contract, which means it's not really retiring.
No,
he's
he
just leaving when
said
Stern leaves.
he said he was going regardless, and Howard continued the conversation saying he's interviewing people to replace him.
But it's more of it's not real.
What do you mean?
I don't believe that he's going to replace him. I think he's going to retire too.
Doesn't sound like it.
You think? That's weird.
I don't know.
I would have
if
figured
I
Ronnie
was,
would have lasted as long as Howard,
if I was a betting man, I would say Howard might sign another 2 years.
Hmm.
I obviously am just talking out of my ass, but
Very
that would be my
interesting,
guess.
Kevin. very interesting
He
indeed.
doesn't sound like he's ready to let go yet, but
Yeah.
who knows? I hope
What else
not.
are you gonna do?
I can't
do it.
Yeah, I can't speculate on. Well, I don't know anything, and I wouldn't speculate on what somebody else will or should do. But I don't see why you would stop when you. It's not just. I understand why people, if you have to do 6 days a week morning shows, say I'm done with this and I don't want to do that anymore. But nobody's asking you to do that. If you can decide what time you're on, how often you're on, you could do a show a month. Like, why would do you want to stop? Is that
Yeah,
the
you're
thing?
still good.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
bit different if you're, like an athlete and you got out there and somebody just knocked you unconscious every weekend. Then yeah, maybe you should stop. But you're on the radio, you're good.
Yeah. Or maybe what if you really wanted to go get a TV show or something? Maybe that would be a reason.
Yeah, but if you don't want to, then why not just do this?
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you hate everybody or something.
Mhm.
Let's get some people on the phone. I'll just take it real quick. I can't see the name. What is it, Cameron?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, Cameron. What's up?
Hey, just a quick question. I've been asking a lot of people this question at like bars and stuff. So let's say you're out in the wild, you're by yourself, you have a large hunting knife. That's all you have to defend yourself. Would you take on a large brown bear, like a 500-pound brown bear, or 2 wolves?
Is this Dwight Schrute?
No.
I would take on 2 wolves because I feel like with that knife, I don't think that I could stab the bear enough to stop it, and maybe I could get lucky and get 2 jugular shots on the wolf before they ate me.
I think so too. Tully, what do you think?
Okay, wait. I gotta really think this. What are my options again?
Brown bear versus 2 wolves.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the wolves.
See? I think so too.
Well, then I'm going brown bear. I'm gonna stab him right in the penis.
There it is. Now that'll probably work. You never know, right? A penis shot and then run away might be the best move. Thanks for the call.
It's definitely gonna slow him down.
Boy,
It's
we're here to
really,
help
really
everybody.
hard because all I can think about is my odds of running away from things. Like I literally can't even fantasize
You
about.
just can't
fighting
run
it.
away from any of them.
I know.
Unless they decide they don't want to chase you anymore, but
Evade
they
them,
just get you easily.
I know, but evade them, escape them, go up a tree. This is where my mind goes.
Oh,
I know.
wolves don't go up trees. Bears do though. Hello, Larry.
Oh shit! Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, g'day, Larry.
So that was a real immature question of that guy. But which pro skater shit would you eat if you could pick one?
There we go. Back on track.
Oh, no, yeah, back on track. Let's get mature. Let's get it all together and answer what skateboard feces I would eat to get his talents.
That Zoltar guy was pretty good.
It's a low blow.
I'm gonna eat Daewon Song's poop.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. But
Yeah.
I love Daewon's son, and it would be amazing for all of a sudden I had his talents. People would be flipping out, but I don't know, man. I think I'd probably eat Chris Miller's shit still.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome.
Guys, what if I told you didn't have to eat feces to get better at sports?
I'm listening.
This is great news.
All right, who am I blowing?
I was losing my appetite fast.
Scientists in Germany say that there is a chemical in spinach.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Popeye. Spinach. That has such steroid-like properties, it
Fuck
ought
yeah.
to be added to the international doping list.
Yes. Where the fuck is this spinach, and how do I get it? I
Yeah, we
want
need-
all of it now.
We need some spinach smoothies.
Yeah, but
By
wait,
the
is
gallon.
it all spinach or just this kind of spinach?
No. It's just a lot of spinach. Basically, it's this stuff called ecdysterone.
Oh, fucking, how do you get ecdysterone spinach?
Well, I can tell you. So it's, I mean, I don't know how you extract it from the spinach, but these scientists figure out a way to do it. I'm sure that can be done. We are constantly extracting things from things. They gave them pills of it because it was as much ecdysterone as there is in 9 pounds of raw spinach. So that's way too much spinach to try to eat. But you can take these pills, and when they gave them to people over the course of a 10-week strength training program, they saw a significant difference between the performance of the ones who got the spinach stuff and the ones who were getting placebos. Again, so much so that they said this should be banned.
Oh, but before you ban it, give it to me.
Pound for pound.
Oh, man. Oh, you know that's what Steve Howie's on.
Spinach.
pills.
He's doing spinach pills.
And I
He's
guess-
eating people's turds for sure.
And I guess there have been other studies on this stuff before that seemed to suggest the same thing that just weren't quite as scientific. So this was more about trying to prove something they thought they knew than really even about finding new information.
Wow.
Yeah, huh?
I'm going to eat shit,
And spinach.
and I'm going to beat up everybody. Man, I got so
With
many
the worst
fights.
breath possible.
Oh,
Get
see, I don't.
spinach
That's,
doo-doo breath.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, man.
I'd like to lick your vagina and then tongue dart your anus.
Yeah. Man, that's exciting, though. Just all these things that people are finding out that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Came from the ground, too, Michael. Spinach grows on the ground. Nobody
not?
died from that.
I mean, it's just about 2020. Like, it's about time we start seeing some cool shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
there's
we
no
already
cool
had
shit.
cool shit, but the man was bringing us down, not letting us use it and stuff. Because, there's the shroomy world and the ayahuasca, psychedelic medicines and stuff. Things in there that are all helping. Veggies, stuff, seed, proteins, and oils. Things are starting to, there's new stuff now that it still comes from the stuff that ancient motherfuckers were using. Stuff from the ground. Mother Earth, Michael.
That's right. The best doctor of all.
Dr. Earth.
Ow! Look out!
And,
Just for the record,
mhm.
Andrew, that was a 2-second delay on whatever the hell's going on this board that's supposedly fixed.
Are you standing for a reason, Andrew? You're making me uncomfortable.
Someone's going
My
to pass
back
him
is
the
killing
ball.
me.
Oh, okay. So this is not guest related? Okay.
No.
I feel like this new office has everybody standing.
I like to stand sometimes, and then sometimes I like to sit, and I feel like that was a really interesting story.
Everybody's really pumped on these robot desks we all have.
I don't like them.
I'm not. Who's pumped on him?
Wait, is this a robot desk?
No.
No.
All the cubicle ones.
Oh, I was going to say, fucking, but man, it doesn't even do anything. This one's just a shit one. I like to mix it up, and I like that these things are different. I never know what I'm going to do when I come to work now. Maybe I'll stand, maybe I'll sit, maybe I'll talk to you and your desk will go down while I'm talking to you. I don't fucking know. I'm just here shaking and moving, you know what I mean? Just got to keep it tall in the hips. Look out, look out. Staying alive.
Yeah?
That's all you're doing. That's all we're doing.
What?
Greatest thing ever! You guys are going to be pumped! Somebody said, remember I said screaming fart contest? We're going to do screaming farts?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not everybody thought that screaming farts, I don't know if anybody sent any in yet, but somebody suggested a follow for me on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
and it's this super hot Asian lady. She's so hot, and she farts
That's funny.
all the time.
Someone sent that to me, and that broke my heart.
See, someone
What?
sent that to me, and I
It's
was
the
like,
best.
"Oh, see, it's funny." Somebody sent that to me, and I'm sure it's all the same guy, obviously. And I was like, "Oh, Jason's gonna want to know about this." But I guess you'd already seen the same DM, so I looked, and it said you already followed it. So I was like, "Oh, he knows. He already knows about the farting." I assume that meant you've been following her for like years.
No, I found out
okay.
last night before I drove down to Long Beach last night to do the podcast. Like, myself and Katie witnessed this. She is smoking.
Yeah,
she
I
is
know.
smoking hot.
And
like,
a great ass.
great everything.
It sucks
And
that
she
all that
just-
toxic waste is falling out of
What?
What are you talking
Come
about?
on, man. She might be the coolest chick ever to be that hot and to video constant farts. She's just farting on people everywhere, all over the place, dropping her pants and cranking them on people, cranking them into fans.
there. Yeah, farting at the supermarket.
Yeah, farting at the supermarket. It's just, come on, social media. You want to, these are the things we should be. I'm surprised she doesn't get flagged for that, but I'm happy that she does. Instead of just because people get in trouble that I know, I don't want anyone else to get in trouble. I just think if you're gonna follow social media and you're, guy or girl that likes some fun stuff like we do, well, follow her, man, because she's super hot. She does farts in public. It's funny. Nobody dies from the fart.
You know the
It's fart fun, fart humor.
so what
I
got
can't
us?
believe Kevin doesn't like it. I'm freaking out right now. It's like the ultimate collaboration. She wasn't going to
No.
fuck any of us anyway, Kevin. Why can't she fart?
He's super prude about that. He wants
Weird.
his fart life and his sex life to have like a clear dividing line between them.
Yeah, there's
knowing,
something just-
knowing that your woman farts is real love. And I'm here to do it. I've never done it, but I'm going to do it right now. I love my wife, and I know that she farts, and sometimes I caught her fart. Sometimes she's had a stomach, thinks I've got to fart, and then she farts. And I love her. I'm not trying to suck a fart, but I love the fart. I love her. God damn it. I love chicks. I don't care if they fart.
But it sounds like you're saying you love her despite the farts.
No,
If
that's
the
not
farts
what I'm
don't- the
saying. I
farts
love her
don't-
farts.
You love her farts.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe not, but it's cool. But check this chick out. What's an at what?
Is Martini her name?
Oh,
Martini Artnugan?
And she's changed her.
Is there a particular one that stands out that we should play?
Go down. I'll show you.
Give me all of
the
the
back of the
farts.
bikini one is because you want to get a sound one. She gets sound ones. Yeah. Oh no, it's too loud. Oh, you heard it. That's in a train.
Yes.
But where's the supermarket? Oh no, do the bubble one. She farts underwater, and you can see the bubbles. She lights a fart through yoga pants. We just saw bubbles pop out of the water.
Why is she farting so much?
Everybody farts all the time, but instead of politely farting, she films every single one of them. She just burns the pussy. God damn, she's hot. She just
she is without a doubt the internet's hottest fart model, and I would love to be proven wrong.
Yeah, no, there you go, Michael. There, the unquestionably the hottest fart model ever in the history of the universe. Nobody's doing hot farts like this. We can't get her on the show, can we?
We can try to reach
And then
out.
we got that guy
farting in a Pringles can.
Oh, no, yeah, this is the best one. This is the best one. Listen to this, you guys. That's into a Pringles can in a supermarket.
Try some.
And then she gives her the Pringles.
Oh, she gives her friend the Pringles can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her little fart prank?
Yeah.
I did that once with a bottle of OJ.
I mean, just to see how classy. She's really classy, just a really beautiful girl. She might have, a little bit too much plastic surgery, but doesn't matter. She would look in a club, you'd be like, wow, what a high class. I mean, she probably would never give you the time of day.
The self-described queen of fart.
Is that what she's, okay.
Yeah, #Fartini. All class.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, looking at her in a
Oh, hell
restaurant
yeah.
or something, Michael, she's stunning.
She's an elegant farter.
Lanky.
It's weird. Like
big-breasted,
sometimes her
very-
face
very-
looks like my ex.
It is a bit plastic surgery, a little bit maybe. I think her nose is a bit too tiny, but whatever. And her the top lip is flaring, but she looks very classy in some of these photos, and those farts are funny. I don't care. I hope it's better than, hey, I recommend you buy this purse. At least I'm getting amused by it. And she's not hurting anybody. I think it's funny that. I think I just realized I'd probably watch anybody's Instagram of if they walked around farting on people. I just realized that kind of be hard not to follow you.
You've probably there's probably a thriving subgenre of fart culture.
There is.
My thing is, if you fart on me, I'm not getting a boner. Make no mistake. That's not what's happening. I'm just this is a comedy pleasure I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. When we do those putting farts in things, the audio bits, I always like to head to YouTube and kind of refresh my stock of farts.
Yes.
And there are all these fart pages of dudes just farting through their sweatpants, farting in different positions, and every comment on them is people just like sexing out on it. Like, oh God, I wish my face was in that.
What?
And all the comments. It's people just watch people fart on YouTube and beat off to it.
What? That makes no sense.
I know, but it's massive.
You remember?
I'm telling you.
What about on the Stern Show once again? Will the farter wasn't at one point he was getting hired to fart videos and do one-on-ones to fart for dudes that were sexually attracted to him.
Yeah, I think he was also doing a lot of the humiliation sex chat too.
He's being mean.
But there
to them,
was
that's
there
right,
was a
yes.
fart aspect to some of it as well.
Look,
the YouTube stuff is fucking insane. It's really funny.
Martini, what's her name?
Art Nugan? I don't know how you say that.
I think she's up there with Insane Clown Posse. Very talented.
You know the
Look at that! Holy shit!
Everything's
Work hard.
She's more obsessed with farts than I am.
Yeah, work hard, fart harder. She put on her Instagram story. Which is
every caption, even if it's not a video of her farting, has to do with farts.
Yeah,
that's a brand.
Yeah, she's branding. She's fucking.
She's flexing
Such
her
a nice
ass.
ass too. Damn it.
What?
Why are you so angry
I
at
know.
it? Why does this bother you so much? Jason is right. She wasn't going to fuck you anyway, dude.
Any of us. She's just, but it, like.
Does it offend you to know that people are doing things you don't approve of in their bedrooms?
All chicks you fucked have farted, dude. All the ones you're gonna fuck have farted. You would hope they fart.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
you have a butthole, right? You know the feeling of a fart that's got to get out. Can she not fart?
Yeah. Do you
Of
think?
course she
Do you
can.
think you ever
Can
farted?
we all not just fucking fart?
Do you think you ever farted while you were jerking off?
Have I ever farted while jerking off?
855 Ellis 41. If anybody's farted while they're jerking off.
You have to have.
Because I told you
Probably.
one time, it was hard to admit, but one time in a massage thing,
Oh, okay. I wasn't even talking about
I
accidental
fart
ones.
jizzed.
I just feel like if I was ever jerking off for like a half hour straight, I mean, how often do I go a half hour without farting? I'm sure it happens, but I must have done it. So I'm assuming girls do the same thing. They fart when they're jerking off.
I had sex with somebody that farted while I was having sex with
There you
them.
go.
I did. That happened
we
to
were
me too.
young enough. We were young enough to the point where it was pretty embarrassing.
Right. Yeah.
We did not go, oh, ha, ha. We both like pretended it didn't happen, but I'm like,
Yep.
wait, was that it?
I was the same exact way. I felt the hairs on my nuts blow back. It was that powerful.
You know, the guy who kind of started this conversation a while back by sending us audio of his farting girlfriend.
Yes.
Right.
She's great. Where are those farts? They need to go on the fart page.
He sent me a couple of photos. He said that at first she had encouraged him to send pictures when he sent the fart audio initially, and he was a little hesitant. But since we had fun with it on the air, I can show you. I don't know if I'm on camera. I don't think we should share her. On
Your screen's not on.
Okay, so this is
No, don't point it that way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, you can tell it.
Uh huh. And remember,
Yeah, she's pretty.
I said that there was an exercise component to her lifestyle. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Remember, there was a lot of protein involved with her diet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Proper weightlifter.
Yeah.
Did you see Will? I saw that. Remember Portia at Affliction?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw. She posted the audio of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I checked her out. I was right.
Yeah.
She is hot.
Did. Chick in the Affliction store at the Hard Rock.
Shout out to Portia. She's rolls with she was fine with it. Not like Will.
No, I know.
Making it like we were being offensive to her. She loved it.
Of course.
Just like we knew she did.
Right.
Next time I go there, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get some Affliction.
Have some more poop news.
I would actually buy it off Portia.
Right.
I think that's why they hired her. I'd be like, yeah, fuck, I'll take it.
I don't know.
You recommend the belt? Okay,
you think
sure.
it's me?
Right. Right. You think the shoes match these pants? Okay.
Ride me, rhinestone cowboy.
You rides. That's how it happens.
Do these glitter wings make me look
A
hot?
girl named Portia suggests you get a rhinestone fucking jacket, and it is on.
Oh, skulls make me wet.
Guys don't know that, but chicks get wet when they see skull shirts.
Nobody's doing that. Put another design on your jean pocket, big boy.
Bottle service.
A guy in Florida was caught on home security video defecating on someone's driveway, and that's news nowadays.
People love to talk about other people pooping. Is it a runner or this is like payback?
No, the guy pulled his car, a green car, into this homeowner's driveway.
Yeah.
The driver opened the door, took off his shirt, and stooped down to relieve himself, and then he used the shirt to clean himself.
So he was gonna shit his pants.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was trying to be discreet about it.
Yeah, he had no choice.
Like
I mean,
he pooped between the car and the open front door.
Yeah, it would have been better if he had done it in the grass, so that then the Mother Nature could have handled it and nobody had to scoop it. But if he did it in the grass, then everybody would have seen him pooping on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. What do you want to do? Just shit your pants?
You could do like Greg Fitzsimmons and poop in a Starbucks cup. Just hold it under your ass while you're driving.
Like
There
I
you
said,
go.
or you could just shit in the driveway and someone could hose it off. No harm, no foul. You know, bears shit in the woods every day.
That's right. Nothing a little bleach won't take out. We have a couple people on the phone talking about farting and sex.
Let's talk about it. Rob,
no.
welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. What's up?
What's up, guys? This actually happened. My wife and I had been dating for like maybe 2 months, and we were having sex, and I farted and tried to play it off like it didn't happen. She looked at me and literally said, "Did you just fucking fart?" I was like, "Yeah." And we both started laughing, and in the process of us laughing, she actually got off. So.
Wait, she laughed jizzed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We were both laughing about it, and then she got off. So technically, the fart got her off.
Has that ever worked? Has that ever worked again?
Yeah, it's actually happened, I think, 3 times.
Wow.
And we've been together 7 years. So.
Wow.
How often does it have to happen for it to become kind of a kink?
I don't know. Maybe I would say at least a couple of times in a 6-month period, maybe.
I mean, it sounds like you and your wife are a couple of fart sniffers.
You ever thought of like watching some comedy while you're fucking? Maybe crank some more out?
I'm sure we have, but just hadn't got around to it.
Yeah,
I wonder if these guys had sex in front of us, Michael, and we said funny stuff, we could get his wife to jizz.
Right. Yes, we'll send him down to...
I mean, I guess if y'all want to try it,
yes.
We can just fill your bed with
Andrew,
whoopee
we
cushions.
can do that, right? We'll come to your house and we'll do it. I'll talk to Scott Greenstein in New York, and we'll come to your house and we'll make you jizz on the radio.
Pitch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure he'll be completely down for that.
Can't we just, when we get our tinted windows, can't we? I know there's no insertion on the radio, but what if they're not on the radio? They're just silently fucking in the corner while we do the show.
Is there like a fluid aspect to this? Because that's also a no-go.
Well, put a bag on the ground.
No,
Dingo's
no,
hair
she
was on the
doesn't
grass.
squirt.
She what?
She doesn't squirt. There's no fluid aspect.
Right,
to
so
it.
it's fine.
So,
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just a dry fucking.
Well,
No,
it's
she
not
doesn't
completely.
squirt. It stays contained.
Yeah, it's just lubricated fucking.
All of
in a
us are full
contained-
of all of us are full of bodily fluids right now. Should we get off the air?
Yeah, am I pouring shit out of me right now?
I'm salivating. Is that a problem
Yeah.
for you, HR?
Right? Sorry for just trying to stay moist, HR. All right, thanks for the call, Rob.
Yeah, bye.
There it is, Rob. Rob's wife.
The fart fucker.
Chuckle jizzes.
Yes.
And, of course, we have Tom on the Jason Ellis Show. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for many years of entertainment. Yeah, my wife and I, we've been married for about 20 years. We have a really good relationship. We still fuck all the time. But it's never kind of been, it's not like a kink or anything, but, sometimes I'm a dude. I like to fart, and sometimes it happens, and, she does it too. It's just kind of, you're fucking, and, we fart.
You can't just hold it in for a little bit?
Yeah, but why? I mean, it's comfortable. You're getting ready to let one go, and you feel like you got to let the fart out. You do it, and you get 2 pluses with one thing.
Are you also like belching and blowing your nose while you have sex?
No, I'm not particularly gaseous in that way. Only out of my ass.
Wait, so when you fuck, you're pretty prone to fart?
Yeah, me especially. My wife doesn't do it that much, but she does occasionally. She'll fart too sometimes.
Every now and then, you guys will bone, and you're fuck farting.
Yep.
What position would you be in, for example, when you fart during sex?
Me, most of the time, it's a missionary position for both of us. I mean, we do other shit, but, the farting seems to come in the missionary position.
If you were having sex doggy style, would you fart in your hand and reach over and cup it in her face?
Well, I haven't tried that, but that sounds fucking funny, dude. I might actually do that tonight.
Has she ever farted while you were having doggy-style sex?
I don't recall that she has. She might be a little more self-conscious than me, but, hey.
Yeah, you're a goddamn animal.
Yeah, you're you're just farting the whole time, man. That's crazy. Just pump farting. Something new. I'm glad she likes it. Thanks for the call.
Also, then you run the risk of sex sharding.
I mean, it sounds like Tom's got his farts under control.
Mm-hmm.
When he pumps, he farts, and
hey, man, it's totally natural. I mean, it's like you get all the relief of an orgasm, and think about how much relief you get from shitting. You know, so it's just like 2 great tastes, bro.
Well,
She
he
doesn't shit when we fuck as often as I do, because I'm a dude.
He doesn't shit, Michael. It's just a little bit of a fart.
If I squirt a turd out, man, it's just me getting loose. We're just comfortable with each other.
Man, I mean, if you're gonna fart that often when you're fucking, it is only a matter of time before you drop a nug in the bed.
Yeah.
You can't just fart that freely when you're having sex.
Yeah, that man is playing fast and loose.
You know what though? If you don't mind farts and poopy everywhere while you're doing it, I guess maybe they're not that far off it in the first place. Maybe they're always farting anyway. Maybe change the diet, maybe. Hey, look, if you're all enjoying your farts, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
There are more sex partners in the
This is
phone if you're
America.
interested.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, Dave, welcome to the show.
Starting to come around, Kevin?
Hey,
Nope.
man, glad to be a first-time caller. Your favorite story I have to relive. Younger teenage years, met a great girl at the bar and took her friend, my buddy, back to their place. They went in the bedroom. We're in the living room. And she tells me to get on top of her. She wants to 69. And I don't know. I lost track of what the hell is going on. I farted right in her face. I was so embarrassed, and she just says, you know what? It's natural. It's part of life. And she went back to sucking dick. I couldn't believe it. I've never forgotten in my life. Don't know where it happened to her, but someone's lucky to be with her right now.
You're an animal.
Yes, that's a great story,
It's a
man.
beautiful story.
Thanks for sharing that. And it's great to know that there's ladies out there that will take a fart right between the eyes and keep on sucking that dick. That's great to know, right, fellas?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very life affirming.
855 Ellis 41. We're talking. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. This is insane. Eric,
Hey,
welcome to
Jason,
the
how's it
show.
going?
Hey, man.
Hey, please don't judge me on this one, but
Okay,
it's pretty
no, we're
gross.
not. Yep.
Hey, I have a crooked dick, so whenever I would fuck my ex-girlfriend doggy style, I could feel her pussy filling up with air, and I could take one hand and put it on her stomach and another hand and put it on her lower back and squeeze it out, and it would fart like a whoopee cushion.
Play her like an accordion.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
So that's my story. Yeah.
That's pretty
All
cool.
right, thank you.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, bye.
Man. Like, it just scrambled my brain. Like crooked dick, queefing, squeezing.
Yeah.
I've got a crooked dick, and I can fill my girlfriend up with air. That's got to be a weird thing to know, right? Well, here we go again. I'm filling her up.
In a completely unrelated story,
That'd be awesome.
A remarkable number of women say that they have very low sex drive. But there is good news, something called bremelanotide, which will be sold under the name Vyleesi, has been approved by the FDA to treat low sex desire. It's actually called hypoactive.
They should call it hoe up.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing. You're hoeing up. So what is it, a pill, or do you rub it on your snatch?
Oh, my pussy's so wet.
It is injected into the abdomen or thigh
God!
45 minutes before patients expect to engage in sexual activity.
Oh, my God.
I
How
don't know-
much of a bone zone do you go in?
I don't know if they're going to figure out a way to make it a cream or something, but it is it is injected, at least during the trial stage. Patients are advised not to use it more than once every 24 hours or more than 8 times per month.
Man,
Is it also bad that like half the women got nauseous after
See,
taking it?
I'm getting to that. 25% of patients who use this thing reported an increase in sexual desire. 25. 40% of women who took it said that they became nauseous. So this drug actually has a greater chance of making you nauseous than of treating the thing that it's intended for, that you are injecting into your thigh.
Man, chicks really don't want a bone, right?
No. Well, if she does, she really does want to, if she's willing to try this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm that turned on by someone shoving a needle in their stomach.
And then you have to wait 45 minutes.
I feel so sorry for her. You know? Ow. Unless it's a little prick, then I'm okay with it. But it's a fucking giant needle you got to stab into your gut? Forget that. Fuck that. You know?
Well, I think you could tell a lot from a girl if she loses her sex drive for whatever reason and she's willing to take this. Because some people kind of lose their sex drive and it's like more of a mental thing that they're like pretty much okay with losing their sex drive. If a girl wants to take this, it's like, wow, she's really got a medical issue with her sex drive that she really wants to do something about. She does not want to not have a low sex drive. It at least tells you that.
Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, she's trying. Tough times when you... But there's other stuff to do. You can swim with dolphins and shit. Instagram photos. Yoga.
Yeah.
You don't have to smash all the time.
No, the problem is having a high sex drive and not being able to have sex. If you don't have a sex drive, I mean, unless it's you have a partner and it's a problem for them, there's no problem at all.
That's right.
Yeah, have cupcakes.
Cupcakes are good, man.
They are.
Yeah.
Maybe got a little overrated for a minute there, but they're good.
I have no real interest in drinking any grapefruit juice. So if someone invented a pill that I take it and suddenly I crave grapefruit juice, fuck that pill.
I'm more
What do I
into
care?
just the top of cupcakes, Michael. I
Yeah,
can't say
frosting?
Those are a
no,
thing.
no. I like the cupcake.
The bulge.
The top part.
You like the muffin top?
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't. The deep bottom part. Very rare that I enjoy one of those, and that's like somebody that's making a hardcore quality muffin because the bottom bit is actually still worth eating.
I think I went into my first Panera over the weekend.
What's a
and
Panera?
Panera is like somewhere between a coffee shop and a casual restaurant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I think they sell muffin tops that to me looked more like cupcake tops. What you're looking for?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those sound fun.
Turns
Yeah.
up.
We should open a business that sells those and call it Pantera bread.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's get sued by 2 people.
Yeah, let's piss off everybody and go out of business.
Yeah,
in
did somebody
fucking
else
10
already
minutes.
copyright this idea? Is there something else horribly stupid we can do at the same time?
Isn't there a car called a Pantera as well?
Yes, you're right.
Get
You're
sued
right.
by that.
I mean, Pantera is
There you
just
go.
panther in
There you go.
Spanish.
The Muffies. They're muffin tops, but they're cupcakey.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah.
All the flavors in there, you know.
Yeah, it's like a cookie muffin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah. Guess I'd have one. A whole restaurant just devoted to muffin tops is a bad move, though.
It could be kind of like Hooters, where like all the people that work there also have muffin tops.
So Hooters out of business, or did that? What's up with that?
I don't know
Is that like a
anything about
lie,
that.
or what's?
The last thing
think so.
that I heard about Hooters was that a Hooters waitress is signed to Bellator, I think.
Well, that makes sense because why?
This
What
is
the
going
fuck is that?
back a little ways. Well, I think the way that
She
looks-
makes. You mean she used to work at Hooters at
Well,
one point in time?
no,
Or
no.
she works at Hooters and is fighting in Bellator.
She was at least working at Bellator at Hooters when she was offered and signed her Bellator contract. So she was like, I didn't want to do this to make a big statement, but she's like, I actually was at work when my contract got delivered to me. So I said, fuck it. And there's a Instagram photo of her signing her Bellator contract still in her Hooters stuff.
That's hot. Sorry, I don't want to get
Yeah, there
sued
she
by
go.
Paris Hilton, but that's hot. Good for her.
Yep. Actually,
Man.
this happened a little while ago. She may have already. I think she already had her first fight. Let's see what
Did
happened.
she
to
win?
Larkin Dash.
Come on, Lurkin Dash. Lurkin, huh? Chunky monkey.
I think she lost her first one. At
Ah.
least from the Instagram comments, it would make that.
Well,
seem
hopefully
to be
they
the
give her another chance, or what happens to Lurkin? She's back to Hooters.
I don't know.
You got to give her another shot. Fight
Well,
herself out of the Hooters.
it kinda depends.
There's
So
so
what-
many
what-
Hooters restaurants left. You might have to go to Sizzler.
I wonder if that was if Bellator was holding an event in her area. I think Bellator has been known to they'll fill out the
Oh, they'll just
undercard-
hook up a homie.
They'll fill out the
Hook up a
undercard
local?
with local fighters who have local followings who
Okay.
buy tickets to arena fights because they can't believe, oh wow, our friend is getting to fight in Bellator.
Oh, she's 0-2. Yeah. She can fight at Ellis Mania.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get some celebrities going here.
Yep, Logan Paul versus Lurkin Dersh.
Ooh, man. What about Lurkin versus
the fart,
Kevin?
Queen
or
of
something?
Fart.
Oh, the Queen of Fart. Nobody can punch. How dead? Nobody should touch the Queen of
Lurkin
Farts.
Dersh versus Martini Arkenmack.
Lurkin Dersh, man. What the hell, parents? Why would you Lurkin Dersh your kid?
It's not easy finding a first name that pairs well with Dersh.
Yeah, but Dersh, Lurkin.
Lurkin's a family name.
Wait, they're the Lurkins?
We wanted to honor Grandma Lurkin.
Or are they the Dershes? Which are they? Are they the Dershes or the Lurkins?
She's a hyphenate without a first name.
It's just
She's
crazy.
merely known as Lurkin Dersh.
It's like Stipe Miocic is. I don't know which is worse, Lurkin Dersh or where. It's American. Works at Hooters. Did she just get here and that's where she?
Her name is Larkin.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Larkin doesn't make it any better. What is a Larkin?
I've sometimes heard it as a last name, although she spells it with a Y instead of the I.
Larkin. I mean, maybe if you're in Star Wars, you could name yourself Larkin.
It is a little Star Warsy. You're right.
Yeah.
Larkin Dersh actually sounds like somebody who should be aiding the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, but she should have like a metal helmet on and some space boots.
Sounds like a planet that gets blown up.
Larkin Dash does not look like she works at. She shouldn't be at Hooters, that's for sure. I'm confused.
Yeah, and you mentioned Stipe Miocic, so I may as well take advantage of that. Daniel Cormier says a rematch with Stipe will likely be his final UFC fight.
Yeah, come on. Just hurry up and do it already. Man.
I'd never even really connected Daniel said he was only going to have so many more fights. Maybe I did. I forgot about it. Daniel's only going to have so many more fights, and there obviously wasn't, the Miocic rematch wasn't the first priority. If there was any scenario where Cormier was going to retire without fighting Stipe again, that would have been wrong, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree.
So hopefully, apparently that is not what is going to happen.
Well, I'm happy that happened. I heard Mayhem Miller called the MMA show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's in jail. For a long time.
Oh?
Yeah.
Do you know what for?
Multiple things. Not exactly sure what it was. I think he was, but there's so many felonies that he's facing a lot of jail time, and I guess he called MMA Hour. Catherwood told me on the High and Dry podcast this morning. So I don't really know the whole thing because I didn't see it myself, but apparently he called and he was pretty coherent, Catherwood said, and was just like, don't, mental health is a very serious thing. Don't not tend to it kind of thing, as if to say, or you'll end up like me. And I think he might have even said something along those lines.
Okay.
So it's kind of sad, but
last story has him being arrested in October of last year for vandalism charges. Nothing more recent than that.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well.
You want to ask Catherwood? Because Catherwood has a different story.
Well, yeah, that's just the most recent news story that was written about.
It happened today. He was on that MMA Hour.
Right.
Like, what's the name of the dude that hosts it?
The Ariel Helwani one?
Luke Thomas.
It's Luke Thomas, yeah.
Gotcha.
He has a show on Sirius XM, right?
Yep.
The Luke Thomas show?
Yeah, Luke Thomas show.
Right. So, yeah, Mayhem called it from jail.
Yeah. No, I totally believe you. We tried to figure out what happened most recently leading up to this.
It said that he was facing up to 23 years in prison.
Well, because I do remember the whole thing with the SWAT
that's right.
team
Yep.
showing up at his house.
That was ages ago.
Yeah, I don't even think that was this most recent.
Something else.
But if all that stuff is like just piling up,
yeah, pled not guilty.
Something else happened.
Pled not guilty to felony vandalism charge stemming from allegations he smashed a large marble table at his girlfriend's home, punched holes in and removed doors from the residence, and derailed the garage door, according to prosecutors.
There you go.
That was the up to 23 years.
But he's in right now. From what Catherwood tells me.
Yeah.
Sad.
Absolutely.
He had everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that is good advice. You need to tend to it because we could all go there, you know? If you just think it's going to be okay, we could all go there. You got to work hard on yourself.
We all, every single one of us, there's 10 million things that are going right inside our bodies right now. Even if you have something wrong with you or in some kind of pain, there's 10 million things that are going right, and all it would take really is any one of those to go off the rails, and the health that most of us take for granted goes out the window, and it's the exact same way for your mental health. You don't realize how many things are most people, if you've ever had a depressive episode or an episode of anxiety or something like that, you know that reality doesn't have to change at all, and the way that you perceive reality and react to reality and start acting can just change in a hurry because something screwy happens with your brain. It's a real thing.
Yeah, no, so you've got to be on it. Be aware. If you feel like you're going down that road, it's not bad to reach out to everybody and anybody. If it's the wrong person and they don't try to help you, then fucking reach out to somebody else. That doesn't mean don't feel ashamed. You know, it's you got to talk to somebody because there's usually somebody out there that can actually kind of talk you through some stuff and make it seem not as big.
Yeah. And look, we know we know it's mainly, and I agree with you in that. We know it's mainly guys listening to this show. It's a man thing, and I don't think it's a bad man thing that most of us, when things start going a little wrong, we want to nut up and handle it ourselves. That's cool. That's understandable. That's respectable. But ultimately, it's a manly thing to handle your shit and do what's right for yourself and for the people in your life. So when you are starting to suspect that nutting up isn't doing the job anymore, you're probably more than right.
Yeah, because I remember somebody brought up the other day, Michael, about the show, how it changed, how I used to have this harden the fuck up mentality. And I'm like, I still have a harden the fuck up mentality. I just have, because that is not the only way. And sometimes just using that approach is not going to work.
Yeah.
So sure, that one's a good one to have in your pocket, but there's also other ways to go about things.
What's the thing they say about the military or whatever, that when all you have is a hammer, all you see is nails? That if you only have one tool at your disposal for fixing things, you start to think that there's only one way of fixing things, basically.
Yeah.
You know, with the military, it's like when you have missiles, you start to think, oh, is that a problem? Should we bomb it? When that sometimes is the answer. Many times there's other things that you ought to do. And yeah, when powering through shit is your only tool, powering through shit is a valuable tool. It can't be the only tool in your toolbox.
That's great advice, Michael. Wow, what a show. Do you want any more advice? Fucking after this.
Faction Talk. Sirius XM 103.
Stick around. More with Jason Ellis right after this.
If you don't know your business, but no, wait. If you don't know your numbers, sorry, you don't know your business. Yeah, and that's a problem growing businesses have, all because of the hodgepodge of business systems. One for accounting, another sales, another for inventory. If that's you, you know it's a mess and it takes up too much of your time, too many resources, and that hurts your bottom line. You need NetSuite by Oracle. It's a cloud-based business management software that gives you visibility and control you need to grow. With NetSuite, you save time, money, unneeded headaches by managing sales, finance, accounting, orders, and HR instantly from your desktop or phone. That's why NetSuite is the world's #1 cloud-based business system. Companies use NetSuite grow 3 times faster than S&P 500. Right now, NetSuite is offering a valuable insight with a free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits. It's at netsuite.com/Ellis. That's netsuite.com/Ellis. If you go to it's to download your free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits. netsuite.com/Ellis.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Davis from Korn. You're checking out my man, Jason Ellis.
Faction Talk.
A couple of days ago, we were talking about how young
How's
people... Korn have never been better.
Good. Shout out to Korn. Have they really?
I don't know.
Are they together?
I don't think that Korn will ever not be together because I think that... I mean, frankly, I think Jonathan Davis touring with anybody gets to be called Korn, but I think it's mostly the original band, right?
There might be a big Korn reveal tomorrow. They're teasing that.
Ooh!
It's going to be Jonathan Davis is teaming up with Will Pendarvis for Buttered Corn.
What was that song? Some big...
Did that happen next
One time I was on stage behind Korn at a big day out or whatever. And they were kicking ass.
Yeah, I'm bummed out. I still have yet to ever see them live, and I would love to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I saw him at Ozzy did some festival, or I guess maybe just headlined some festival on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
And they performed at that. And yeah, I mean, it's not my thing for sure, but you can respect when a band has a thing.
Very powerful. They got a thing.
Oh, yeah.
They totally got a thing. And
There's
I also,
still room in my heart for Korn.
I respect that. I've said this about a million bands. Like, they weren't ripping people off. They had an original thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It was not my thing, but metal, when you have distorted guitars, there really are only so many options, and Korn came up with one that nobody else had thought of, and it worked, and I give him that. Absolutely. He's a legit frontman, too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I hate about iWatches?
What's that?
iWatches. Oh, okay, yes.
You're supposed to exercise with the watch on, but if you box, you can't wear a watch. So my watch is like, you need to work out. I'm like, you don't fucking know what I do, dickhead.
Maybe you could like tape it to your ass when you're boxing.
Right? Is there some kind of ass watch that I can get?
I've actually been trying to, and it's probably a good thing, but I've been trying to get one of those watches for a while.
iWatch?
They make it such a fucking pain in the ass to get one that I just give up every time.
You can have mine if you want. Keep taking photos of shit. My phone shows that I got a photo of my watch in my phone. I'm like, fucking stupid thing. Thing sucks. Now I got it on some artsy thing, so I can't even tell what the time is. It's just a wristband now.
At least you're artsy.
That from time to time reminds me I need to work out. I'm like, shut up. Work out way more than you do, watch.
I've been curious about my sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to do that
better
either
these days, but
Carl Kingsbury's got one of those things that shows you how much this sleep you got and that sleep you got, and he told me one morning about it, and I did not. I was like, oh, I do not want to have that information.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that information. As I've said before, I've experimented with apps that I just didn't feel like were very accurate. That's why I gave up on them. The smell test kind of failed me for those. But if you gave me a piece of technology that you said for sure worked, I'm very, very, very interested in knowing. Particularly these days, Jason, I told you yesterday, it's not uncommon for me nowadays to sleep 8 hours and wake up feeling like I haven't slept because of baby reasons.
Yeah, no, because that's not a proper sleep. It's a security sleep. You're sleeping and protecting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's not full deep sleep or whatever the things that they call them with your patterns and your fucking rhythms of your ass.
Yeah, also, when your watch tells you you're not getting the right sleep, it's like, okay, cool. Well, what the fuck do I do with that information?
Well, I think you start to... Your watch is only going to be able to do so much for you, obviously, but you start to look for patterns. That's what you do. You keep a sleep journal and you do the watch, and then you start to notice, the one day that I had a cup of coffee at 6 p.m. Well, if you're going to...
I know.
Well, then you can either bitch about your problems or you can... You can commit to solving your problems and bitch about them, or you can not and shut up.
If you look forward to it, like you're like intrigued by it all, then it's not a difficult thing to do. I mean, we're talking about inquiring about your sleep for your time on planet Earth. It's not like, it's really not that big of a deal.
I've been thinking about...
And if you were having problems sleeping, I would have no problem going about checking all the shit out.
I've been thinking about doing a different kind of sleep journal and taking a break from weed and then cataloging all my weird sober dreams.
Get lost!
When you take a break from smoking weed, you have the most insane realistic dreams ever.
Yeah.
And you feel like you can hold on to them when you wake up? Because I had I had a saga the other night, and when I woke up, I could still like feel it, but I couldn't have explained it to anybody, despite the fact that it felt like it had been going on all night.
You got to put pen to paper immediately because it fades quick. But if you get it right away, you can. I guarantee there's gonna be so much fucking weird shit. The other night I had a dream. You, me, and Will went to Benihana in Short Hills, New Jersey.
I love Benihanas.
Yeah,
I love Short Hills, New Jersey.
Did they do the onion volcano thing?
No, we went there at 11 a.m. and it was closed.
That's bullshit. Was I pissed?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't dream about me being angry. I'm trying to have a fun life. All right.
If the Benihana was open, you would have been stoked.
I probably would have made one of those volcanoes myself because I believe I could do it. No offense to those guys, but I think you can do better.
I'm not familiar with the volcano.
They do onions. They cut onions into slices, Michael, and they stack them big to small.
I see.
In a tower,
Like a cone,
like a
like a Christmas tree.
and then woo, fucking smoke comes out of the top of like a volcano.
Yeah, they have like a mustard dispenser that they squirt like some liquid in, and then they light it on fire.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're putting new tricks in, but Benihana is not what it used to be. They've changed their whole recipe. The food's all kind of different. No Japanese people work there.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. I like Benihanas. There you go. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's a skateboard trick, right? I didn't know that it was a restaurant. Yeah, Lester Kasai invented the Benihana, and I was aware of the Benihana being a skateboard trick. I had no idea that you could eat there. And then, of course, when I realized it, I was like, no way, mate. That place is called Benihana. And they're like, yeah, you idiot. That's where it came from. And I was like, Struth, cobber. Let's go eat there. And then, fucking hell, this guy made a fucking volcano out of onions. Check this gun out.
Sir, we don't allow you to bring koalas inside this restaurant.
Oh, fuck off. It's me mum.
You wait here.
Wait here, Jack.
Oh, be big.
Yeah. Watch me while the back, Jack. Fucking Struth. Yeah, there I was. You know, I got flaming onions where I come from. That's what I told him. Of course, he didn't understand.
Where I'm from, we call that a barbie.
Yeah. Man, I told you. Man,
That's not a knife.
I told. Remember how we did the Dude Tour show? I saw her at that the Nah Fest or whatever.
Gnarly Town.
In Gnarly Town. I saw that dude, Chris Ortiz, this dude is skateboard photographer, skateboard guy and I actually had a second with him where I was like, I'll never forget that, he even brought out, he's like, you stayed at my house for a little bit too. And I'm like, man, I think I did. Yeah. But when I first got to America, that guy, he saved me from getting beat up at a party. And I probably was annoying to him, like, why you brought a guy to a party and the guy called out a bunch of dudes for using the N-word, and you're like, this guy just got off a plane and he's like talking shit to these dudes that are gonna kick his ass because he's never heard anybody use the N-word. He's like, you gotta get out of here. And then me with like, you can't fucking smoke weed without tobacco. Just complete idiot. That guy gave me a shot, Could have just let me go. I wonder what I would have felt like if I had just got off the plane and then those dudes beat the shit out of me, and then where would I don't know where I was staying, Saved me. I probably would have thought, that's America. I don't know how much longer I would have lasted. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Last week, we devoted a fair amount of time to drawing up a list of the biggest assholes we could think of.
Yeah!
And now we have assembled them into competing brackets so that we may determine once and all definitively who is the biggest asshole in the whole entire world ever.
Right.
So we ended up with a couple extra names. So we have two little ones that need to sort of play in to even be a part of the bigger brackets. Chris Brown versus Johnny Rotten.
I mean, Johnny Rotten is just an all-round asshole all the time and is mean to everybody in general.
I don't know that he's ever pleasant.
Right, but has he ever, bit a lady's face?
See, it's tough with Chris Brown because you kind of beat everybody when you bring up the face-biting thing.
Or that and the punching of the face. I feel like you punched a lady in the face and then you bit her face.
Mm-hmm. And then said once they get home, that's when he's going to kill her.
Dude, I can't take you forever serious.
Yeah.
You bit her head.
Yeah. Okay, so
what position was it? What did she say where you were like, that's it, you get in my stomach? You know what I mean? I'm trying to digest you now.
Okay, so we'll put Chris Brown into the next round and Steve Jobs versus Axl Rose.
Wait, what did Steve Jobs? Oh, you guys said he was super mean, right?
Yeah, like he.
Yeah, real nasty to his daughter.
Yeah.
But Axl Rose. Oh wait, he was nasty to his daughter.
Yeah, he like left her like a used computer in his will or something.
What?
Yeah, I made that up, but he did.
Well, he didn't want he didn't want anything to do with her. I think her name was Lisa, and one of the first Apple computers was called Elisa, and she got all pumped thinking that it was named after her.
And he said it wasn't?
Yeah, he was like, no, that wasn't named after you.
And then didn't he later on, when it suited him, tell somebody that it was named after her?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What? Okay, yeah, man, that's tough. Has Axl he's got kids, yeah?
Does he?
That's a good question.
Sure, right?
You would have to think so, but I'm not.
Doesn't look like it. Usually on the Wikipedia page, there's a section marked for children underneath spouse, and he was married once
To
for
Aaron Everly?
1 year.
Is that Aaron Everly?
So he didn't make a baby.
Doesn't seem like it.
Son of a bitch! How did he do that?
Good for him.
Maybe he has a vagina.
Maybe
Maybe he has a crooked micropenis.
Maybe all he can make in women's vaginas is fart pockets.
maybe he just farts into his lovers with his weird little fart pussy.
Yowza.
So
There
you
are
can't
some
put
photos of him with kids,
Yowza.
possibly.
Wait, there's photos of him with children.
With
That's a bad.
with the ex-wife.
His children.
That it says Axl, Aaron, and kids, but so I'm not sure if it's
Yeah, well,
100%.
there's Axl, there's Aaron, there's some kids. What's the problem?
Wait, he's just there like, yeah, when can I fuck you again and get these chicks out of the way, these kids out of the way? What? I mean,
Kevin's
does he?
right,
Is he
normally
a
with
dad
this-
or no?
I just
How
Googled,
hot is
does
that?
Axl Rose have kids? And it says Axl never had a smooth relationship with women, and he doesn't have any biological children to date.
Boom. There you go.
All right. So,
I mean, Steve Jobs to do that. I know it's only one person, because Steve Jobs did a lot of good stuff, though, didn't he, Michael?
Yeah.
well, like for humankind, a lot of things that people enjoy having and stuff, but I don't know that he was super did good things. I don't know. Did he?
It's like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died 10 years ago today, and people are sending flowers from around the globe to this thing, and it's like, yeah, he did all this music that helped so many people be happy with their lives, and he only kind of really ruined maybe like 20 children. So if you add it all up, you know what I mean? Like, he permanently fucked those kids, and then maybe those kids will fuck their own kids from that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you add up in time from now, he still probably ended up doing more good than bad. It's just the level of bad that he did. Are
Right.
you willing to?
Did a general amount of good for the world, did a horrible amount of bad for a small number of people. That's tough. I mean, you could.
He gave like children Jesus juice and touched their wieners.
Yeah.
Do we?
I would argue
think
his
about all the music that he gave.
well,
Everybody.
his bad is certainly worse than Chris Brown's bad.
Yes, it is. Which is crazy because that man bit a lady's face.
I know, and yet,
pretty bad.
and yet, I don't know who would disagree with me on this.
Yeah, he saw that big forehead of Rihanna's and said, "Yep, I can bite that."
It's weird that I have pointed that out before he bit it, but all in all, she's a beautiful lady, and even if she was like, "Shut up, you dumb fuck, your mum is a bitch," you can't bite your lady's face. You
No.
can't bite people's faces.
No biting, no hitting.
Steve Jobs, most of the bad stuff on him is work stuff. Apparently, I don't think anybody disputes that he was an absolute asshole to work for. Does that make you the biggest asshole in the world? I kind of feel like it's a little bit different, particularly in those days.
I know, right?
He
It
did
wasn't-
do
it wasn't
everything
good.
he
It
could
wasn't
to like not provide for his daughter.
Is there any
Yes,
actual
the daughter thing is for real.
Wait, he didn't provide for her?
He denied
She's
that
like-
she was his daughter for years and years. She
Oh, he
and her
didn't know?
mother ended up no, he knew. She and her mother ended up living on welfare. He ultimately started paying child support and reimbursed the state of California for years of back child support. But yeah, I don't. The shit with his daughter is real. It sounds like there was just a bad falling out with the mom, and he took it out on the daughter, which is incredibly uncool. And also, one of his friends was working at Apple from the very beginning, and they were starting to set up employees with stock options. Like a really good friend. He had traveled around India with the guy. And the Apple's vice president of engineering said to Jobs, whatever you give him in stock options, I will match it. And Steve said, okay, I'll give him 0.
All right, that's a... I see you guys really want Steve Jobs to bounce Axel, right? I can tell.
He might be a bigger cocksucker.
All right. I'll let it go. Then that's what it is.
Yeah, and what is actually the worst thing that Axl Rose ever did? Be late for a concert?
Well, he said...
Oh, there was
stuff
one,
about
there was one in a million.
The F and the N.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. So
can you say it's a different time, or can you?
No, that was horrible then.
Right?
That was absolutely bizarre and weird.
It was so weird.
What it was. I don't know how to say this. It was every bit as bad, but the punishment was different. If that makes any sense.
Was there punishment?
Not
then.
No.
Maybe it's like this weird aftermath where people have gone several times to themselves. That's weird that he did that. What was up with that?
Yeah.
But then it never...
People definitely said, not cool, Axl Rose, not cool. No, people weren't like, hey, man, he's got a different upbringing than us. People were definitely like, not cool, Axl Rose, not cool.
Okay.
That for sure happened. I'm sure Kurt Loder tissed a hell of a lot.
Who, what?
Kurt Loder, the MTV News guy?
Oh, yeah. The side park guy. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Kris Jenner or Sean Connery? Who is the bigger asshole?
Now, I know Sean Connery is a man that says, he's hard to work with, they say, in movies, and that sometimes if you talk too much when you're a lady, he will clack you. That's bad. Then
It's always an open-handed slap.
He never said he punches... did he really say that it's open-handed?
I slap ladies like a gentleman.
That's...
Yeah, I think he's a proponent of open-hand slaps.
I feel like he bragged about it, really.
It was an interview where he did do that. And then Kris Jenner, I mean, she didn't kill her friend. Like OJ did that.
That's her husband.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, you're right, your friend. Yeah.
Caitlyn did kill somebody in a car crash.
Wait.
But she didn't make Caitlyn do that.
No.
Yeah, she didn't do that either.
No. It's arguably not her fault that death and destruction follows wherever she goes.
You could say that, Michael.
You could say that.
I mean, it's not all death and destruction. She didn't help Lamar Odom OD.
No, that's true. I
get the smell of sulfur when I look at her.
I must feel sorry for her.
I don't feel sorry for her.
So many bad times. Imagine if your husband died.
I don't like...
And your best friend got her head cut off by your husband's friend?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And think about the blow they had then. It'd be tough not to just do blow and die.
Yeah.
Face that. Your friend killed your friends killed each other. It's got to be terrifying.
Yeah, but it's still... I mean, she doesn't seem to have taken anything from it in any positive sense of the way that she raised her daughters. I'm not trying to say that she should have up and left Brentwood because of the stuff that she saw, but it's weird to see how seedy and shitty that little bubble of the world can get, and then to immerse your daughters in it so fully and just keep them on the exact same track. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's a pretty obvious rise above thing that's going on here. She's just not gonna. You're not going to get the best of her. She's going to... She seems like the kind of person that if she was to kick back, she might just disappear into nothing and amount to nothing, and that's not going to happen to her. She's a go-getter.
Yeah. She doesn't personally offend me all that much, I find.
Does she punch dudes?
I don't think so.
I've never heard anything about that.
No.
Caitlyn?
No.
She'd probably punch Caitlyn for sure, right?
Wouldn't
if
surprise
she
me.
punches Caitlyn, can Caitlyn punch her back? It's not
This is
not really, right?
This is kind of the Fallon Fox argument all over again.
Well, this is the one thing I do agree with. I don't think that he should punch her. She should punch her.
You don't think Caitlyn should be able to punch Kris Jenner?
Kris Jenner, because they had a prior relationship where he was a man, and that's just weird.
You would not sanction that bout for the All-Star Ellis Mania 20?
Right, because it's pretty big and there's a lot of fights there. I would not. I would have to. You know what? Well, Ellis Mania is not that sanctioned, so maybe I would let it slide.
Plus, we've had somebody with a penis fight.
Oh, good
natural
point.
born
More
woman
than
before.
one. Yes. So yeah, at Dallas Mania, it's probably.
Oh yeah, I was a third party in one of those fights.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think Sean.
I didn't have to beat up a girl, but I got beat up by the guy who just beat up a girl.
Alice Mania, how much fun can one have? I think Sean Connery is the bigger asshole.
Yeah, I absolutely have to agree there. Kris Jenner, I find her pretty avoidable, so she's never really gotten under my skin.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, giant
Or-
asshole. Everybody knows he's famous to be an asshole.
Yeah, or Billy McFarland of Fire Festival fame.
Billy McFarlane is the guy that scammed everybody into a fire festival, but didn't he only scam douches?
Yeah, he only scams douches, but he definitely didn't learn his lesson. I don't know which documentary you guys saw. The one that I saw, the Netflix one, was like he immediately started scamming people. Like he'd had a scam before that with like the gold credit card thing, and then he did the fire thing, and then he was immediately back to scamming people with like.
Yeah, while being investigated or when he was already charged, he just started a whole new scam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He is addicted to scams.
Yeah.
He's got a scammy face.
Wait, who's he up against?
Michael Jordan.
See, I just saw Michael Jordan. I hate to do this, but when you start doing so much good on another side,
I know what you're saying.
He didn't fuck kids. He
Nope.
was just a dickhead to everybody.
Absolute
super mean,
insufferable asshole.
Yeah. So it's not as bad as hurting people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he let a lot of people down.
I heard he was a dick to Scottie Pippen too, which is hard for me to.
Okay, that fucking bums me out a lot. What?
I guess Scottie Pippen suffered from migraines, and Jordan.
Well, his
had...
head's not the right shape for a brain, so maybe that's
I know,
why.
you try supporting that news.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And I think there was a lot of like, oh, really, Scotty, another headache when Pippen had like migraines.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man,
but maybe Michael Jordan really would have been out there on the court with an absolute blinding migraine. I don't know. Who knows?
Michael Jordan's a bigger asshole, but he's done so much.
I know. I think the Fire Festival guy is
He's a
me. To
fucking
me, he's
idiot.
a contender for the whole.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Pierce Morgan. Who?
Yeah.
I do not understand how this guy has managed to become and remain relevant. Like I feel like if Pierce Morgan says something that's controversial enough, like Pierce Morgan says blah 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 becomes news, and it's like, who decided he was in the fucking club? Who the
Yeah, but tons of people get that these days. That's
I
not a
guess.
big achievement.
Is there one person listening to this right now who gives a fuck about what Pierce Morgan thinks about anything? Because like
Not
when
to this show,
like
but-
when Tommy Lahren says stuff or whatever, like that can be news. She's
Who's
like
Tommy Lahren?
She's like the cuter, younger Ann Coulter. She's like the blonde Republican lady.
Oh, yeah.
She's like the cuter female Miles Yiannopoulos
Oh,
lady. And when she says stuff, it's like, okay, that can make headlines and little ripples in the world. But I'm aware that there are actually some people who like follow Tommy Lahren on Twitter and like
Yeah.
give a shit about her hot takes on shit, and Rachel Maddow and what have you. Who the fuck, like, is there anybody listening to this who like follows Pierce Morgan on social media? Does such a person exist?
I'm
He has a
looking
lot
at
of
that now.
followers, right?
Yeah.
He's just like a slothy. I think it's more of like a.
Who's down for that?
Because he's a troll. So people would probably follow him because he's slothy troll guy and says stupid shit that irritates you. He's like a trigger guy.
Isn't
Right?
he Giant still in like England and the UK where
And
he
that I
hosts the
understand.
morning show?
And that I understand. Yes, he has 6.7 million Twitter followers.
He's fucking gigantic.
If well, who knows how many of those are real? And I would say not. I would say he has millions of followers. Do I think that they're all real? No, I don't. But I would say he legitimately has millions of followers. I would also say lots of them come from the UK. But that's probably like 1 million people in the US. I don't know. He bothers me a lot.
If anybody was going to bother me as a public figure, it would be him.
Yeah. Okay, so
he
it's
is
him.
a dribbling piece of shit.
Yeah, worthless. It's him versus Mel Gibson.
Look, I can't.
They are some giant assholes.
Yeah, Mel Gibson is one of the more professional assholes in the game. Like, I don't think there's any more. If you're an asshole and you respect assholes, you respect Mel Gibson because you know that he is one of those fucking assholes. He's, like I would imagine Humphrey Bogart. He's the Humphrey Bogart of assholes. He's like a class act asshole. Hollywood's elite power asshole who now the news, because I imagined all these people were doing it. Howard Hughes probably like took turds on the back of people when they weren't looking or something. These people are all disgusting, high power, fucking Nazis. They're all disgusting, and he got documented of you know what I mean, at one point when he was driving home, lick it up like every other giant executive billionaire would, but he got documented calling someone sugar tits, and now it's on. And then of course, that girlfriend thing tells me that he lost it. You did too many bumps, too many drinks, and you thought, because it's weird to be that smart and then think that girl really loves you.
To get involved in that as a relationship.
Yeah, like, I'm not as old as him. I'm not as wise as him. If whatever her name was, what's her name? Yelena Shishink. If she was into me, I would know.
Is she a Svetlana?
That's what I said, yeah. I would know that this is bullshit.
You got to be so far gone. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so far gone.
Well, and you would think most people listening to this would see through her shit, but you would particularly think a guy who'd had women throwing themselves at you for bad reasons for decades would really see through it.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, it just tells you're so far gone, and to be that angry about it, you're just so far gone, and to have such a great life and to be that angry about everything. It's just really the addiction. It's somebody it's like borderline. He was about to die in those phone calls. I feel just to be that irrational and that freaked out. That's psychotic.
I picture him muttering all the time, like like the lower timbre that he has in those phone clips, where he's like. I just picture like when he's sitting around the house, he's just sort of making that noise half the time.
That's what I'm see. I catch that every time you talk to that guy, it's about to go. You know what I mean? He could say, this game was pretty good, and you could say, yeah, I particularly like that one player, and he could be like, that guy was a fucking moron.
Yeah.
And you're
Or
gone.
like,
You're
you
gone.
would like that.
If he goes out to Nobu and he orders like the fatty tuna, and then the waitress comes back, she's like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Gibson, we're all out of fatty tuna for the night." He's like Sideshow Bob, like scribbly, grabbly.
Sounds good. We'll just get something else. You fucking
cunt. You don't get my fatty tuna.
Oksana. Oksana. I said Svetlana. Oksana.
When Oksana tells you, when you're fucking 65 and Oksana tells you she wants you to make a baby with her, you say no.
Yep.
You don't do that.
Oh, look, Oksana Grigorieva, who Google
so stupid.
considers a Russian singer-songwriter.
She'd have sucked me in 5 seconds.
Can we hear a ditty from Oksana?
Yeah, she got. I know, right? Where is her album? Oh wait, is there a music video? Oh God, nah.
Yep,
Beautiful
here's
Heartache.
the title track off of 2009's Beautiful Heartache.
2009. Is that right around the
Yep,
time?
I think so.
There she is.
'Cause I deserve it.
So it's just her looking at a piano.
There's some kind of beat coming.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
If I was 60 and she was into me, I'd be thinking, wait, am I a millionaire? Oh, yeah. She's probably into my money. Wait a minute. If I'm 65 and I'm a millionaire, but I'm Mel Gibson, maybe she's into me because of my accent.
Well,
maybe it works out where a 25-year-old smoking hot Russian chick is into my 65-year-old alcoholic ass because I am funny.
Well, maybe you just, maybe we're not giving Mel enough credit. Maybe he was well aware that the relationship was transactional in nature, but she just wasn't holding
But
up.
why would you have a baby? What kind of a transaction is that when you're Mel Gibson?
You give me fart sex, I give you a baby.
You have one more chance.
Oh man! Do you think she farted on him?
Maybe he's got that crooked dick.
Whoa!
Get the fuck out.
Calling my name.
Wait, can she not speak English?
When I was half awake, the birds and the leaves have joined October gray, but colder days are coming.
The hell's she talking about?
Simple truth is plain. I'll have to walk a few more miles.
bitch.
Man, those lips are way out of control.
My name again.
That's
a
a hard
rejected Bond song.
That is a hard-working girl. The amount of plastic surgery on this chick's face that I'm seeing in this video is out of control, and it's just I figured out this is as good as no talent can go. This is drive, and like I'm gonna get the richest guy. I'm gonna get the. That music video would never have been seen. You would never see a person. No one would make the video.
Like
That
this one
one-
has 771 views.
That last one had 300,000 views. This one has 700, and it's called Evening with Daddy. Directed and produced by Mel Gibson.
No.
Come on, Internet.
What was he doing? How many bumps can you do? Don't do it.
You give me those good farts.
Oh, he made like a really good video for her. Oh, and it doesn't play.
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't want us to hear it.
That's probably for the best. Okay.
Yeah.
Pierce Morgan or Mel Gibson?
Like
Pierce
if,
Morgan.
If they're both in a dunk tank, like separate dunk tanks over boiling diarrhea, and I have one softball,
Okay.
I'm going for Pierce.
Me too.
That's an excellent test.
Wow,
we should-
that is a
that we
really
should put to every single one of these.
one of them. That is the man. It
Okay.
just finalizes everything.
Yeah, this is going to go really quick now. Okay. One ball, two flaming poop tanks, Gary Coleman or Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin, easy, right?
So easy, isn't it?
Wow, this makes it so much easier.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Okay, one ball, two poops, Screech or Martin Shkreli.
Who's Martin Shkreli?
He's the guy who bought that AIDS drug that was $8 a pop and
Oh,
changed it to
I'm
like
fucking
$8,000
Oh,
a
I'm
pop.
piffing it at him straight away.
Yep.
Me
And
too.
He's the guy that bought the.
You're going in the flaming
only-
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
enjoy drowning in diarrhea,
Yeah.
fool.
And the guy who bought the only copy of
the Tang, yeah.
and wouldn't play with people, but would play.
Yeah, on
little
behalf
clips
of
online.
everybody that loves the Wu-Tang Clan, here is your flaming shit pool.
And now you might, and some people listening to the show might be a little bit tempted to dump Andrew Dice Clay into
I
the
like
diarrhea
Andrew Dice
tank.
Clay.
But is it more attractive to get him or to get Morrissey?
Man, now this is tough. Because I don't hate Dice Clay. I actually talked to I don't know how far it'll work or not, but I talked to the boss of this building who's friends with Dice. And he said that he would reach out to Dice and see if he could get him to come in, maybe even bring the band in, and we could all talk about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I said I'd be into it. I don't
You know,
if
he's
it'll
out
happen.
on a pretty big tour. It's getting press, actually, that he's doing a comedy tour with Roseanne Barr.
Oh, cool.
Just
Were they not friends at one point?
I don't know. I think it's just because they're both been sort of controversial in their own right. They're doing Mr. and Mrs. America is the name of the tour. And it was on the Drudge Report yesterday or the day before. It's pretty rare that a comedy tour manages to crack that. So,
well, that's
it was
cool.
an inspired pairing for just. I mean, it's really just two old Comedy Store comics going out together. But
Yeah.
just by putting themselves together and putting the America thing on top of it, it's newsworthy. So good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I always hated Morrissey when I was a younger man. Just it was such a weird thing. There was this other pro skateboarder, Brian Luddy, who's a street guy, and I was a vert dude, and he was like, "What are you into?" And I'm into this, and I was like, "What are you into?" And he's like, "I'm into this." And I had Metallica t-shirts, and he had Morrissey t-shirts, and he skated street, and I skated vert, and I broke it down from that day on that people that listen to Morrissey are pussies, and that dude's a whining bitch. That was, you know what I mean? And then I ran with that for about 20 years.
There's a lot of truth to both of the things you just said.
I started to accept other things and music, and then things started to lay over each other where I was like, man, I can't even really legally hate Morrissey anymore if I like this band or this artist. And then next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I get it.
Phil Anselmo borrowed the title for Cemetery Gates from a Smith song of the same name.
Wow. There goes that.
I mean, I don't necessarily hate either of them either. But I don't know. I guess for the sake of conversation, I'll throw my ball at Morrissey.
Man, you know what? I don't want to.
I love Morrissey. I was listening to him and marveling once again at his talent this morning on the way to work, and I'm totally throwing the ball at Morrissey.
I was gonna say the whole. I can smell burning flesh and you leave the audience, you're such a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting.
Yeah, don't be such a wuss.
Yeah, don't be such a wuss, Morrissey.
Yeah, think of all the wusses you made.
Alex Jones or Steve Jobs?
Alex Jones.
Right? It's so easy now.
Yeah, Steve Jobs ruined the life of one child, and Alex Jones.
Even if he's not hanging over the shit, I'm throwing a ball at him. Wherever I see that guy, I'm throwing something at him.
Kanye West or Ted Nugent?
Fuck.
See, to me,
This is a tough
To
one.
me, this is very simple.
Really?
Oh, boy. I forgot how fun it would be to make Kanye West go in a bowl of
I
poop.
know, right?
I know. Fuck. Couldn't
I know, but
anybody else
Ted-
be paired with these guys? Son of a bitch.
I'm hitting the nooch. I know. I mean Yeezys, but I'm still throwing that ball at. He got his parents to he got somebody's parents to co-sign on him. Marrying a 15-year-old or something.
Okay, now here, let me add another wrinkle that I think can break this tie. So they're both there over the poop, and they don't know which way you're going to throw it.
Poop's on fire.
So when you throw it to the one, the other guy, who is also obviously an asshole, laughs in victory and in ridicule at the guy who goes down. Do you want to watch Kanye West laughing at Ted Nugent being in poop, or do you want to watch Ted Nugent getting the last laugh watching Kanye in
Oh,
poop?
that's
Right?
unfair. Yeah. It's obvious you want to. Yeah, I fucking fuck Ted Nugent.
Exactly.
Do not want to.
Fuck you.
I do not want to see you
No.
say shit, you dickhead.
I can handle Kanye
Yeah,
being
me
happy
too.
about that. Yeah.
I just went
You
to look
fat
at
bitch.
I just went to look at Ted Nugent's Wikipedia because, as we pointed out before, it lists spouses and former spouses. He managed to get his wiped clean, but there is a tab on his Wikipedia that says allegations of relationships with underage women. Courtney Love is on the record saying she performed fellatio on Ted Nugent when she was 12.
Yeah, but that's Courtney.
Where?
And then,
How?
And then they list the lyrics from his song Jailbait. I don't care if you're just 13. You look too good to be true. I know that you're probably clean.
Oh, he's going in.
There's one little thing I gotta do to you.
Oh!
Honestly, I think he did marry that teenage chick. It may have been annulled, which would be one way that you could have it removed from.
Yeah, but
it
it did happen. But it happened.
It happened.
Yeah, this is
legally it didn't happen, but yeah, it happened.
It says in 1978 he began a relationship with a 17-year-old Hawaiian girl. Due to the age difference, they couldn't marry, so their parents signed documents to make him the legal guardian of her.
Isn't that sweet?
Oh, okay, and then they never got married. He was over it by the time she was
boned her enough. Yeah.
He
There you go.
disputes that he adopted his 17-year-old girlfriend. I don't care. I'm still. Me and Kanye are gonna chest bump when Ted Nugent.
Bullshit artist.
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub is on the list versus Omarosa.
Omarosa's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
that
gets
one's
my
nice.
ball.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro or John Lennon?
I mean, John Lennon was an asshole, but Ben Shapiro's a fuckstick.
I know.
Right? Like, if they're both in the box, like, you can't throw the ball at John Lennon.
It would be so fucking funny. It would be so goddamn funny.
I want to see John Lennon laugh at Ben Shapiro in the flaming shit.
Yeah, and his little legs kicking, trying to stay afloat.
I hate that guy.
So this one's pretty easy. God, this is so much easier now. Russell Crowe or Chevy Chase?
I know Chevy's such an asshole, but he's like a childhood hero of mine, and it would crush me to throw a ball at him.
I'm throwing a ball at Chevy every
That's
time.
okay. We can outvote you easily.
Okay, yeah.
You can sleep well
You
tonight.
bastards. Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah, Chevy, yeah. Conor McGregor or Gandhi?
I don't know. The asshole in me wants to throw it at Gandhi.
I mean, there's all this controversy about him sleeping with his cousins and
his
little girls,
his like
and,
niece or something.
but he's doing it to
that really
test.
happened. Yeah,
but it's testing, or I'm like, I don't know if you need to. What about her knowing that you're testing your penis power on
right.
her?
Well, and that assumes that we can take him at his word. That's all that was going on.
Right.
Mhm.
So
even the worst case scenario is not great. But boy, getting
Conor
Conor McGregor in the poop is.
Conor McGregor's pretty annoying, but I'm pivoting it at Gandhi.
It would be funny to see Connor get dunked in and just going, Fook! Fook! Fook!
Is that a vote for Conor McGregor?
I guess I'm going
Gandhi wants you to put him in the shit because he doesn't want you to put Conor in the shit because, you know, he likes the torture of it all.
Yeah, Gandhi just wants
So
to
you're
be a
not even-
martyr.
Oh, right. Gandhi might like it.
Yeah,
he
so he can
might
get more
like
pussy in
yeah,
the afterlife.
Yeah, he wants to be in the shit. So I'm throwing Conor in the shit because Gandhi just wants
Done.
to be in there.
Logan Paul or Mariah Carey?
The ball already hit Logan Paul's thing and he fell in.
More than Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm
she is a
with you on
fucking
that.
asshole, but he's a moron. He's a fucking tool.
Yep.
By the way, I'm changing the name of this competition officially to the biggest person we want to see in flaming diarrhea.
Man, can you shorten that somehow?
Pound for pound.
Bill Cosby or Lenny Dykstra?
I mean, Lenny Dykstra is in hell.
Yeah, he's already in flaming diarrhea.
What? I mean, he would gladly plunge into that for like $50. So you got to be joking me.
At least it's a house.
Yeah, this other guy's fucking unconscious women, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going in the poop.
Okay, Bill Cosby. Here's pudding.
Yeah, that's what you tell him.
Sean Penn or Chris Brown? I mean, that's just too.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Chris Brown goes in.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. So now we've gone through all the first rounds.
Oh, wait, I
and
think we
can-
might have missed one.
Did
we
we?
do Simon Cowell and
Still
Jerry
gotta do that.
Falwell?
How did I
Who?
miss that? Oh, there it is.
Jerry what?
The televangelist guy, right?
Send me money
Yep.
so God will love you.
Oh, man. I mean, he's the worst.
Yes.
The guy with the floppy ears?
No, that's Pat Robertson. We
Oh.
can swap him in if you prefer.
I mean, Pat Robertson is
I mean, they're pretty much.
a lying sack of shit.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't think you know Jerry Falwell. So okay, we'll make it Pat Robertson. Okay, so Pat Robertson beats Simon Cowell.
What's bad about Simon Cowell? What did he make bad for the world? He made it very entertaining. It's a show that all the, you know, your mums love.
I mean, he did gain
entertained the
notoriety
shit.
because
How entertaining, everybody can say this listening and us in the room, how much entertainment has he given our mothers? I don't even have
Yeah,
to ask
my
How
my
much
mom
mum.
has watched a
entertainment
lot
has
of-
Pat Robertson given everybody's grandmother?
I don't know
but
if you
it's
call
the
that
ru- but
entertainment.
it was evil.
It was evil
corrupt
entertainment, that's right.
entertainment.
Mhm.
He lied to your grandmother,
Mhm.
which means he goes in the shit.
And he took your grandma's money.
He took your grandmother's money
Okay, so
to spend on himself.
who are we throwing in the poop? Alex Jones or Morrissey?
Jones.
Yeah, he gets my ball.
Yeah, for sure. He is a strong contender, I think, overall.
Angry
Yeah.
Toe goes in.
Martin Shkreli or Vladimir Putin?
I want to see Martin Shkreli's shit-eating face actually eat shit.
I don't know.
It's crazy because I feel like Vladimir Putin tortured,
Oh,
in
yeah.
my opinion, tortured, murdered, like has laughed at people's last breaths.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy is such a dweeb. His fucking head is just like everything in my body
Mm-hmm.
tells me that he needs to go in the shit and be set ablaze.
Yeah, he's got like the face of a bat.
I
It's funny.
fucking hate him so much.
He
There
sucks.
he is.
And, you know, if there really was a God, God designed him to go into flaming shit.
Yep.
Because he's a fucking dick. And
So-
he goes in.
Pat Robertson or Pierce Morgan?
Pat Robertson. Who's Pat?
He's
Wait.
the televangelist guy.
Oh, Floppy is such a liar. You know, Pierce Morgan aspires to be Pat Robertson. He's just not good enough. I don't think he's gonna match Pat Robinson's career.
And Pierce Morgan, I think, kind of loves to be hated. He would turn that around into something that, look at what the liberal media did to me or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't see what Pat Robertson gets out of going into poop.
Yeah, he's gonna
Nah.
be so bummed.
Yeah, no. The
Okay.
photos are great. The
All right.
memes.
Memes for days.
Him in flaming shit.
Billy McFarland, Fire Festival creator, or Sean Connery?
I got to go Billy.
I got to go Billy too. Sean Connery. I mean, James Bond.
Yep. Yeah.
He's
Thank
on his
you,
way out
James Bond.
anyway.
Okay. Omarosa or Ted Nugent?
Fuck, they're both in a
Wow.
bag, and I'm standing there,
One ball.
and I've only got one ball.
Can I try to put a little English on the ball so it bounces off?
You
It'll
could
never
miss
work.
both, and then they both don't
exactly.
go in the
You
shit.
risk missing them both. You can't take that chance.
Hate Omarosa. Such a C-bomb. Just cowing it up all the time, but she's pretty hot.
Is she?
I think her body's kind of hot. I like black chicks, Michael.
I think that's cool.
I got a thing for her.
Uh,
He's such a dick.
I passed her on the street in Midtown Manhattan 10 years ago, and she didn't move me very much physically. Oh, she looks pretty good now.
I blame her for the death of Michael Clark Duncan, though.
Wait,
Come again?
what? Michael Clark Duncan is dead?
Yeah.
Who's Michael Clark Duncan again?
Brady Mile.
Why did he? Wait, why?
They were together when he died, so I just put that on her.
Oh, that means her boyfriend died. That's fucking tough, man.
Family of Michael Clark Duncan says she manipulated him in his final days.
Oh.
What?
And he seems like such a nice man.
What do you mean she manipulated him? To what? To get his money or something?
It's alleged that she took advantage of his fragile state to have his will rewritten in her favor.
No!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Not Michael Clark Duncan. Not him.
Man, I can't believe Ted Nugent survives this.
Yeah, that
But
puts it over
she
the
is
top.
going in the shit. What a... Wow.
What a ghoul.
Thank you, Mel.
All right. Chevy Chase or Ben Shapiro?
Shapiro.
Yep. Logan Paul or Conor McGregor?
Oh,
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yep. Chris Brown or Bill Cosby?
Yeah, for all we know, Chris Brown only fucked up one woman.
And he
It's
didn't.
just a childish outburst. It's not even a... he's just that's like a child. It's like it's somebody that's never had to answer to anything. And when he got angry, he even bit her because he's just. It's like a baby had a fit.
And he didn't go through life presenting himself as this pillar of the community that everyone should aspire to imitate.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Okay. So we're down to the Great Eight. Is it going to be Alex Jones going in the poop or Martin Shkreli?
Wow, it's really tough to weigh their ghoulish behavior.
I know, but I just want to see
Like-
Jones go in the
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I do too. Pat Robertson or the Fire Festival guy?
Pat Robertson for me.
Yeah, come on. I mean,
Yep.
the amount of bullshit that dude has run versus just one Firefest. And at the end of the day, Firefest did fuck over a bunch of, like, influencers.
That was
and
hilarious.
they suck. Yeah.
That one chick in the documentary being like, flying in coach is literally the worst.
Yeah, OMG, look at my sandwich. I love it.
Omarosa or Ben Shapiro?
Shit.
Ben Shapiro never did anything to Michael Clark Duncan.
I know, but he's such a dick, though, Michael.
Is he? I honestly don't know much about Ben
he's
Shapiro. I
fucking
will take your word for it. I know he's got like a straight talk radio show now.
Rat fucking
This is you're welcome to the
sphincter
no
face.
bullshit zone.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, I'm Rosa killed. I got it out, man. She's a murderer. Took Clark Duncan's money. There's nothing worse, man. He was the greatest. I'm throwing
This
her
is
in.
so hard.
I hate this game now. Can't they all go in the shit? All right, she's going in the shit.
All right, Omarosa, and then we have Bill Cosby or Logan Paul.
Oh, fuck. Again, I'm so bummed out.
Yeah. We're down to the bangers. No
he
one said it was going to
raped
be
everybody,
easy.
Michael. He has to go in the shit.
Okay. And
YouTube
then
is not that bad.
we're down to the final four, Bill Cosby or Omarosa.
Man, I mean, he did murder Michael Clark Duncan,
I know.
allegedly, and he took all his money from his family. But you didn't rape, like, a bunch of ladies. And that's so bad.
Mm.
So, damn it. Yeah, he has to get in the pudding.
And then Alex Jones or Pat Robertson.
Man.
Pat Robinson's going in the shit. In my opinion. Goddamn, they're annoying, but he might drown.
At least Alex Jones, I guess, could be entertaining if you wanted to watch it on that level.
Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot of people that don't actually take him serious. I feel like a lot of people that listen to Pat Robertson they send him their money.
Yeah,
He has the most money.
But Alex Jones does take money from people too.
He does too.
Yeah, selling his weird ass boner pills and shit.
Yeah, but isn't that?
But he takes money from weirdos. Pat Robertson takes money from grandmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
good point.
He takes it from the innocent.
Yeah.
Okay. So our final
This is for Nana.
showdown for all the poop.
Yeah. It is fair, man. For all the nanas. Fuck that guy.
Is Bill Cosby or Pat Robertson?
What's worse, raping 60 to 100 actresses
Or ripping off 10,000 grandmas?
or raping 1 million grandmas' bank accounts?
I think it's Pat Robertson. And he tried to stop metal.
What?
He had to be one of those guys,
That
right?
son of a bitch.
He for sure had to be one of those guys. I know Falwell was one of those guys. Yeah, he was.
Well, yeah,
Pat
when-
Robertson, devil music guy. Yeah.
Yeah, they all toe the line.
Oh,
They all get
what
their
a
marching orders and stay right in step.
Get in the shit, Pat Robinson.
All right, we have a winner.
Wow.
Whew!
That is big.
Guy who wasn't even on the bracket until 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was a late crushing by Pat Robinson, the world's biggest asshole.
Yep.
Well, he did. He really went at.
Yeah, he tells parents to beat their children for listening to the devil's music.
Whoa! How's he not in jail?
He's a pillar of the community.
Did he
is
go to jail?
not.
Did he? I can't keep straight which one of the guys. So Jimmy Swaggart was a televangelist who I think just these were simpler times when just like having affairs with 300 women was enough to ruin you.
Yeah.
If you were in the public eye and considered respectable. And then Jim and Tammy Faye Baker were, I think, defrauding.
Oh, yeah.
So he went to jail. I think Swaggart just cried on TV, and that was the end of it, and maybe lost a little money for a little while. Jim Baker definitely went to jail. I don't know.
Looks like Pat Robertson predicted doomsday and would be 1982.
Oh, that makes me not want to put him in the poopy, but too late. You're in the poopy.
Yeah, in 76, he predicted that the end of the world would be in October or November of 1982.
Look, that was great, and I'm happy it happened, but I got to take a break because I got to urinate. P's going to come out of my meatus, but there might be a huge celebrity guest coming on the show, so don't go anywhere.
Faction Talk. Sirius XM 103.
The Jason Ellis Show.
Oh my God!
The biggest interviews.
Very long story, but anyways.
The heated discussions. The most fascinating guests.
This is Miley Cyrus.
This is Frank Sinatra.
This is the Queen of England.
The Jason Ellis Show.
Recently on the show, we talked about how young people like Bennett over here are developing spikes in the back of their necks because of their dangerous addiction to smartphones.
Do you have a spike, Bennett?
I think so, yeah.
Right. So
Can you
that's
feel
what's
it,
going on
Kevin?
there. Nope.
Oh, I'm working on it.
No. Are you not like millennially enough? Do you like run it old school or something? And that's why
I
you
like
don't
to
have them?
I like to run it old school sometimes.
Is that what it is? I saw you have a new show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday nights.
It's exciting. Sunday nights on what?
KXLU. It's the local 88.9 FM in Los Angeles.
Streaming worldwide?
KXLU.com.
There you go.
Bennett.
So that might just be the beginning of the hideous price to pay for humankind because of our dangerous addiction to our technologies. I mean, do they have us, or do we have them, or do they have us? No,
That's the real question.
Know what I tried to say there?
No, I get it, and I don't have, and I don't have the answer. I mean, I wish I had control, but I believe they have the upper hand right now, Mark.
Some scientists have painted a horrifying portrait of what tech-obsessed human beings might look like.
I feel like Britney Spears.
Is she?
I'm a slave
Mhm.
to you. You know that song where she's a slave to you?
Yeah.
Is that where the one where she had the snake on her? That's,
yes,
that's toxic.
That's it. No,
Toxic is her on a plane.
Might have- yeah. Thank
so
you.
we're all gonna have snakes on us?
Yes,
Oh,
but the snakes is a metaphor for Instagram.
Oh, I see. So these scientists,
They have you.
I don't know where they are. They're absolute idiots. They think that in fewer than 100 years, humankind may evolve in hideous ways to become more symbiotic with the technology. They foresee a future in which human beings get hunched backs and arched necks. Do you have the photo of this that you can bring up, Andrew?
I'm picturing like a Mr. Burns turtle man.
Kind of, yeah. That we might develop thicker skulls to keep the radiation out and smaller brains.
Yeah.
This is within 100 years, by the way. Evolution.
That's some quick evolution.
Yeah.
Does that mean, like, if I want to go rogue, can I merman my ass out of here? Because you guys are...
No, evolution is
Bumming
not
me out.
is not a choice. This is not a... It's not like
What about
checking
if
a
I
box
make
on a Postmates menu.
I'll
This
get a
is-
community.
This is what's happening
A
to
big
you.
community, and we'll all move to the sea and fuck.
Oh, yeah? Are you going to bring your text claw with you? Because that's where humankind's hands are evolving.
Text claw?
Yeah.
Wait, it's just going to have one claw that does all the texting?
Hands that are kind of built to hold smartphones at all
Oh,
times.
come on.
Smartphones are like fucking 10 years
Wait,
old.
why is this getting... That's not real.
Oh,
Look at the
no.
artist's depiction of what we're going to look like. And don't forget our second eyelids.
Why would we need that?
Because of the constant unhealthy light from the smart tablet and phone screens means that we would have one eyelid for, shutting our eye entirely and hydrating and everything, but the other one that would just sort of put a thin glare glaze over us.
That you can look through still.
Yeah.
We'll
If
have
you're-
our
if
own
you're- if you're-
built-in sunglasses.
If you're looking at your phone, you'll have, they're not sunglasses, they're phone glasses that naturally occur. That if you ever choose to take a break from looking at a screen, you can use your natural eyes all over again. but you
Only
probably-
100 years, you say?
80.
So my kids will be that.
Yeah. Hunchback, flat, thick domed, text claw having, second eyelid using
But
mutants.
we'll evolve to think that that's attractive too, right?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
this is going to be the hottest chick ever.
Yeah, right.
Weren't we real small 100 years ago?
Yeah.
So now we got bigger.
Mhm.
And now are we big or are we small? What size are we?
I think we're normal sized.
Same size?
Yeah.
Just hunching over.
Mhm.
Chicks are not as hot.
No.
No.
And babies are going to be born like that, huh?
It's weird that
Yeah,
you're
with
showing
text
me a
claw.
chick too, like she shaved her head. Like it's really rough. Is there a guy that turns into the phone savage?
I think we're all just going to look like that, even guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Weird saggy boobs.
Yeah,
Just
why
like-
is their
just like-
neck so big?
Like a worst case scenario Rose Namajunas. Because that's the muscles that she's had to build up to support her head in a position that was unnatural to humankind until the advent of smartphones.
I mean, this is an absolute load of shit, right, Bennett?
Looks
Come on, Bennett.
horrible.
Let's party.
Let's party.
It's in the Daily Star.
Yes, but they've said stuff that isn't true before.
Yeah.
They love advertising.
They also said that Kate Middleton stunned in a pastel blue dress, and I think her dress sucked.
There you go. There's two lies in one day. I've had enough of this company.
Yeah. So, Bennett, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Well, I really got you guys interested in the Insane Clown Posse, I could tell.
More lies.
The songs that I played. So I put together a little game of Insane Clown Posse lyrics. It's a fill-in-the-blank game.
Yeah?
I like blanks.
Do I have to do anything?
Kinda.
Is it on here somewhere?
I have it.
No.
Oh, I don't have to play anything?
No.
I mean, you can answer. You can try and
I'll
figure
give
out
it my best.
where they're going with this. So, and I went through a lot of songs, and I learned a lot about the band. And they're not really the best lyricists.
No?
They got good rhymes.
Whoa. You're a huge fan,
Well,
and you just studied the art of the
I'm-
Insane Clowns, and now you're saying that they're not that talented?
See, I was a big fan, but I'd never actually listened to the music.
That's
Turns out,
they
kind of
suck.
sucks.
Yeah, could you imagine if I was like, I'm going to do a thing about Metallica, and I'm like, you know what? I've been listening a lot lately. Never really listened as much as I have lately, and realized that their musicianship very weak.
And what did you just say? That their lyrics suck, but they have great rhymes?
Well, yeah, because they rhyme. But the lyrics aren't good. But it's good that they rhyme.
Do you
and
know,
the music's
you
good
don't
too.
have to listen to them. Do you know that?
I do. I do know that, but I choose to.
Is that your favorite band?
No. But they're up there.
Who's your favorite?
I don't want to talk about it right
When you say they're up there, is it because you're trying to rebel against somebody that really doesn't like them?
Yeah.
Well, I
Did your dad forbid them in the house?
No, I just admire that their outsider component. I'm rooting for them, and by rooting for them, I realize that I actually think they're pretty good.
Who's your favorite band, Bennett?
We'll talk about it another day. So the first one is
Bennett. Who is your favorite band?
and I come with a
Bennett. Who is your favorite band? Bennett. Who is your favorite band? Bennett.
I don't have an answer for that.
Who is your favorite
I don't have
band,
an answer
Bennett?
for that. I don't have
Who
an
is your
I don't have an
favorite
answer.
band,
I don't have an
Bennett?
answer for that.
Who is it?
I don't know.
You'll find out someday.
It's like Grateful Dead or something.
No.
Oasis?
No. You'll find out someday. And I come with a
Do
hat.
you know what it is, Andrew?
No, this is very weird that he just won't tell you what his
Yeah, now
favorite
he's doing
band
the
I don't
Will.
want
You're doing the Will thing. Is
I
it
don't
because
want
Will's
to
not
talk
here?
about it. No, Will.
You
Will
have
has
to
nothing,
talk about
Will
it.
Has
You can't
nothing,
do that.
Will has
Is this-
nothing.
wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
asking to see you naked, dude. I'm asking for your favorite band. That's not. That's
very
legal on the
it's
Jason L show.
very-
You
it's very
work here.
personal.
Is it a religious band?
No.
Okay. Well, then you don't have any reason.
Was the
And I
band
com-
member here at SiriusXM a couple weeks ago that you wanted to take a picture with?
No, because that's the Grateful Dead. But I did want to take a picture with him. Well, actually, with his daughter. But that's another story. And I come with a hat full of tricks.
Is it Ray Romano? Who do you?
He's
come
a
on.
great singer.
We can't. We don't. We only have like 40 minutes.
I know. But
So
we have
who
this
is it?
whole game. We
Who
have a
is
whole
it?
game. We'll
Yeah,
talk
well, I
about
can't
it.
play
This
it.
is
Are you
the
uncomfortable
segment
with
is-
favorites?
this-
Can you tell us
this
what your
seg-
favorite
this-
color is?
Blue. This segment is Insane Clown Posse.
Blues
lyrics.
Traveler, his favorite band.
Jason can
Ooh.
call an audible though if he wants to and change the subject.
Yeah,
So
we don't need to do your
have
stupid
do
game.
Your game.
We bumped it like
Yeah.
25 times. You think we give a shit about it?
Yeah, I'm calling an audible. Whatever he just said.
So
I'm
I can't
auditable.
talk?
No, I'm saying.
we're playing what's Bennett's favorite
Yeah,
game
what?
now.
Yeah, what's your band?
What's your
What's your
favorite
favorite band?
Give us a hint. Is it female fronted?
Yeah, is it a girl or a guy?
It's a band.
It's a band
Female
of guys.
fronted?
No.
Band of
fronted.
guys.
And I come with a hat
Does the
full
guy,
of tricks.
Does the guy
Wait a
sing?
minute. Are they
just
black?
sing, or does
Black
he play
guys
guitar?
or white guys?
Are they cartoons?
Why is that difficult?
No, they're white.
Why are you getting
I was just-
uncomfortable?
Because I want to play this game.
You don't get to do. It's not the Bennett show. It's the Jason Ellis show, and you're trying to hold something
the
against
Insane Clown Posse.
There's
That's
supposed
my
to be
favorite
millions of people
band.
that listen every day, and now they're all in the car going, "What is the weird thing with Bennett not saying the band?" So for everybody here, a bunch of white guys. So is it In Sync?
No.
Primus.
No.
Is it a band that most people
Backstreet Boys.
consider respectable or good, or is it generally considered embarrassing?
It's a good band.
Meshuggah.
Is it the Chili Peppers?
No.
Are they racist?
No.
Okay, Bennett, if you want to move on, I would just say the band's name.
I don't want to talk about it.
Dude. Is it a band that everybody knows?
I don't know.
No one's ever heard of them, you think?
I don't think so.
Is it your band?
No.
Is it your girlfriend's band?
No.
It's an obscure
Is it your parents' band?
No.
white guy band.
Yeah.
Silver Jews.
Wow, that's a good guess.
Thank you. I thought maybe he wouldn't want to say that.
Wait,
And
is it a band that has a bad name?
No.
Did the
Neutral
singer
Milk
eat somebody or
Hotel.
something?
So what?
Did the singer eat somebody or some shit?
No.
311?
Are you planning to do something bad to this
Wait,
band?
is it 311?
And I come.
it
Oh my
311?
God! It totally is, right?
It's 311.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
The Offspring.
That's my favorite band.
Oh, are you lying?
Yeah. No.
Wait, what is your favorite band, really?
It's the Insane Clown Posse.
Dude,
is it The Offspring?
It's The Offspring.
What's your favorite album that's not Smash?
I really like that one.
Okay, so that's a lie.
We'll talk about it another time, guys.
What is this?
We'll talk about it another
Isn't there some kind of thing you can...
I have no idea what bit he's doing. This is very weird.
I
You're
don't
doing
want
a
to
bit.
weird anybody out.
Just say it so we can
I don't
move
want
on.
to talk about it.
You're embarrassed by it.
No,
But you're already an ICP fan. How much worse can it get?
They're the most embarrassing band of all time.
They could be.
You like the Shags? Like, there's nothing worse than them.
Tila Tequila have an album or something?
Is it Mel
And
Gibson's
I
wife?
come
Spin Doctors.
with a hat full of tricks.
Is it you're an all-star? Might as
Trunk.
well be walking on the sun.
Trunk full of Fago.
Is it them? What are you doing, Andrew?
Hit a caller on the air by accident.
All right. So
There's a lot of people calling. Maybe they have guesses.
Maybe they're really fucking irritated at you because you can't do this.
yeah, because you can't do this.
They
You
want to
cannot
move
do
on
this.
past
Yeah.
what's Bennett's favorite band.
It's like the tip of the
really?
tongue radio thing. It's like, who was that guy? He played Han Solo in Star Wars. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you just move on. You
Yeah,
can't.
for the
Everybody's
show.
like
For the
punching.
show.
Everybody's like punching their radio. You can't do that.
I don't want that.
Well, nobody wants that.
And I come with a hat full of tricks.
Who is it?
Trunk full of
You're
Fago.
not doing your dumb game.
I'm not doing fuck your game, man. Who is your favorite band?
But June 25th.
Is it? Is this it? Is it Five Finger Death Punch?
No.
Bush?
No.
Creed.
Yes.
George
Creed.
Bush.
Do you like Dave Matthews?
I mean
Band?
Creed, whatever it is.
You could like Dave.
Oh,
Matthews
is it Dave
Band.
Matthews?
No, I've never listened to them.
What the fuck is going on, man?
I like Weird Al Yankovic.
That's
I
your
feel
favorite.
like somebody dosed me.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
You being.
And I
sincere?
come with
What's
a.
your favorite Weird
What
Al album?
happened?
What's your favorite Weird Al?
Who
album?
is this guy? Why is he playing with my fucking emotions? It's Tuesday. I just want to fucking do a show, man. What the fuck? Who is it?
I'm sorry.
Who is it? Who is the band?
My favorite band is.
I'm out of here. Who is it? Who is it? Who is the band? You can't say it's Weird Al Yankovic because you said it was a band of white guys.
Okay.
And it's one guy. So stop playing around with everybody.
All right. I really like this band called The Descendants. Now it doesn't matter what I say.
Kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
You made it weird.
Yeah. All right. And I come with a hat full of tricks, trunk full of Fago.
Crazy.
Hmm.
Just
You think
Just-
you know a guy?
right? Just what like a caboose just came through my camp
Mm-hmm.
and just
Just toot
just
turds everywhere.
trampled.
Yeah. The shit train
and
pulled the town.
Yeah, just ripped everything apart. Just out of no what?
Andrew, how do we move forward from here? This is
I don't know
uncharted
what to do,
territory.
man.
Yeah, I'm with Jason and you. I don't know what we're supposed to do now.
I do not understand what it's just
Bennett.
is it
I'm sorry.
is it Nickelback?
Is Will's wacky wheel laying around somewhere?
You want to hit him with it?
Trunk full of Fago, comma.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
What's wrong? Why do you think everyone's going to attack you?
No, I've already said the band.
What was it?
It was The Descendants.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, so you made a big deal out of it and then you realized it wasn't that big of a deal.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite band, I guess. I like a bunch of different bands.
But the Descendants could very well
They're up
be
there.
on
The
a given
Offspring's
day.
up there. Insane Clown Posse's up there. Grateful Dead's up there. I like all types of music.
Despite the fact you couldn't name an Offspring album besides the real
No,
big
Americana, the self-titled, Ignition.
one? Okay.
What's that other one called? Yeah, the new ones.
Yes.
Hootie turdy disco get it. 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 Hootie turdy disco get it.
Now, Bennett, you know full well that we never would have hired you if we knew that you were a Descendants fan.
I know.
Is this kind of what happens on the Bennett show?
Yeah, no, I play music.
Do you keep them in suspense
I keep them
constantly
in
too?
I keep the mystery going because
Right.
I'll just throw something in there like, whoa.
Do you tease a record but then change your mind?
Whoa, huh?
and...
Yeah, like, whoa.
Hey, no.
Hey.
I gotta
What's
watch
an
it.
example of a whoa? Are you just like whoa on the air?
Sometimes.
It's kind of his thing.
You mean
I'm
you'll be
playing
telling
a
story,
record
then
and
you'll
I'll
just change your mind
be
and
like,
tell another
whoa,
story?
boom, music. Then I'm like, what's up? I'm back.
And then
Welcome
what?
to that show. And then I play some more music.
Do you say stuff? What's on your
talk.
mind?
What's on my mind? How my morning's going.
Do you hit the post?
Even on Sunday nights?
I hit the post.
You gonna talk about how you were bullshitting this whole show for fucking 40 minutes?
I did not mean to do that. I feel really bad.
It's just
you know,
like,
we had a
you know
good
what,
thing
You know what
going
it was?
last-
I could tell. I know what it is.
What?
It's fucking Offspring. You're a lying sack of shit. You just didn't want to say that your two favorite bands are ICP and Offspring. It's so fucking obvious because you were like, that's, to me, the most ridiculous combination of beats ever orchestrated.
Yeah.
But you see, I don't know
That's
if,
why I didn't want to say it.
if
Because the Descendants
Is it Radio
is not
Gold?
bad.
I know. They're good.
I don't know if Bennett would have necessarily known that though. That he would have to keep
That's
being
impossible.
a fan of the Offspring. From you.
Nobody's ever been a fan of both of those bands. And it's just weird. It's just like, but he is, and he's on the show.
Do you think that we don't know that if you like ICP, that means you also like other terrible music?
Yeah. Yeah, you think it's supposed to be surprising?
I just thought that maybe like we're hanging out. And I'm like, I'm like, I like the same music as you guys.
You
know?
like slap bass, right?
I like slap bass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Infectious Grooves, you ever check them out?
I like them.
Hey,
They're
Michael.
cool.
Hey.
They were in the what movie was that? Encino Man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tambourines,
Tambourines are cool.
legit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about accordions?
Accordions are cool. I actually
You
don't
come
like
around?
Weird Al. Say what?
You come around?
I come around.
Right.
Yeah.
You get down.
Yeah. Jason, I read your book.
Oh,
Yeah.
the first one.
The first one.
Mm.
I told Jason and Tully, I read your book.
Huh.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
Yeah, I learned
Thank
a lot
you.
about you.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, wait for the next one.
Yeah,
He
working
just-
on it.
He just,
So I've
offer,
been-
he,
Get
just, he
updated.
just offered up his favorite band in that book. No hesitation.
Yeah. No, Metallica. I read that. You met them.
Yeah, no, Michael pressed me for a couple of hours, but eventually I just said, fuck it, it's Metallica. Yeah.
Cough up the goods.
Yeah,
what do you
nah.
listen to?
Yeah.
No.
We milked it for about 7 pages, and then it was like, ta-da! It's
Do you have-
Metallica.
Do you have any other favorites that you're weird about? Like if we asked you about like what your favorite cereal is, would you clam up?
No.
Only band.
What is your favorite cereal?
No, that is not.
What?
Nothing. I don't eat cereal. I think Cinnamon Life is my favorite.
Wow. that
Oddly
is a-
specific.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really.
You seem like
Yeah.
a cereal for dinner kind of guy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you listen to music or watch television when you eat your cereal, or do you just sit there in the quiet?
Let me think about the last time. I was watching TV.
Hmm.
I was watching YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Logan Paul or something?
Huell Hauser.
Who's that?
He's this KCET guy. He travels around California and looks at cool stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Ask me your stupid ICP question.
Okay, cool. And I come with a hat full of tricks, trunk full of Faygo.
And a pocket full of weed.
And a butt full of jizz.
Hey, look, it's a Dago.
A car full of fat chicks.
Lego my ego.
They like they like fat chicks, huh?
They do.
Okay.
Which
That's
is
a
awesome.
positive message.
These aren't going to rhyme.
Some
oh, wait.
won't.
Oh wait, yeah, no. I was
This one did. Hat full of tricks, car full of fat chicks.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I
yeah.
didn't even see that. You got to do it better. Can you rap it a bit?
Okay. I met
Do you want us
Malenko.
to give you a terrible beat? Would that help?
No, it's okay. I met Malenko. He gave me 3 wishes. That night I
Slap these bitches.
Fucked 3 bitches.
fucked 3 fat bitches.
Oh,
I forgot the key
Yeah,
word.
bing, 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 bing.
Damn it.
All right.
Call me a psycho schizo freak, and I'll call you
A fat bitch.
I'll call you a fat psycho bitch. No, I'll call you magnets.
By your name, Dick Anus.
Man, how is that? You got to figure this.
Ugly hose, fine hose, none go to waste. But for you,
I'll take a shit on your face.
Your butt I shall taste. Give me the setup again.
ugly hose, ugly hose, fine hose, none go to waste. But for you,
Cheerios.
Fart fucking.
herpy meth head anus.
Man, no one was gonna. What is going on, Andrew? You can't let him do that.
Actually, this is Will. We'll approve this.
Okay.
Look at what he put on the top. He made like a little header for me.
Oh, he loves headers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
It's cool.
He loves elaborate Word documents.
He went for it.
It's a flying header.
Nice.
Bitch, I know you's a hoe. So
Fat anus.
Suck my dick, fat hoe, bitch.
Poop condom queef fart jizz.
let me fuck you with my big toe.
Oh, damn it. We're getting close.
Yeah.
okay.
You guys are getting in the groove.
Okay.
You need to think like Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I mean, fuck yeah.
Smoking on a fat one. We come to have fun.
I've fucked your fat mom in the bum.
I just took a dump on a Cinnabon.
Oh, you kind of took mine.
I got my dick in your hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I had a feeling the bun thing was coming.
Speaking of, I pulled my
Not
legs.
true.
What the fuck?
I pulled my legs off a hot dog and rolled them down a hill.
Into a twat log.
Then I squeezed a fat log.
Then I fucked your mom and took a bunch of pills.
My girlfriend is a fat hog.
I'm going to read this all together. It's a long one. I pulled the legs off a hot dog and rolled them down a hill. I put poop in a hot dog bun and ate it for a thrill. Real songs.
Wow.
Real wizards of the rap game.
Makes no sense that you like a band and then you come in here and you belittle it to us. But you go to the gathering.
Well, I like
and you enjoy.
It's a cultural thing.
I am so confused by living my life in the words of a moron when I know it's a moron.
I guess what I'm having
don't
trouble with,
understand it.
I feel like there's a difference between enjoying something and respecting it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you enjoy them because you respect them, even though
Yeah.
you know that it's not enjoyable.
But like I said, I listened to them and I actually
enjoy
I found value in it. Like I didn't think
But
of
comedy value, though, right? Is it kind of like when I watch Freddy Krueger? I find that to be a funny movie now. Is it like that?
But I still think it's good. I still think it's good.
Well, then why are you belittling them? It's a
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. You know, obviously.
Is it like if Metallica just kept bringing out Load and Reload for the next 10 years and... I mean, it wouldn't go.
Well, no, because it's like they still made Master of Puppets.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I'm just bummed out that I thought I was original when I made pooping in a hot dog bun reference last week.
I think...
yeah, I was sitting back there thinking...
I think Fred
just wait for the game. Kevin's going to ace that one.
Man, this just ruined my
Holy
week.
shit. Cringe.
Hoes love throwing they panties.
Oh, wait, you're
at
starting
me.
again? You're starting again? You have to say you're starting again. Everybody get ready.
Okay.
Don't just start fucking talking.
No, I was speaking as Bennett. So
Everybody's
hoes love,
listening.
Okay.
Do your bit.
Hoes love throwing they panties at me.
This is the bit we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Anus
So-
poopy chimpanzee.
Oh, man.
Who wants to drink my pee?
Yeah, I'm going to have to stay late to pull all of these buttons. Just want to let you know. A lot of good ones, guys.
Say it again.
Hoes love throwing they panties at me.
And they drink my wee.
Poop stains and all. My brain's in awe.
I got the poop part
Wait,
right.
what?
Yeah, I don't.
What percentage of their rhymes are about poop?
What's happening?
Actually less than you'd think.
You just
But
picked
I got
all
them
the poop
all.
ones?
Yeah.
All right.
I did a lot of research. You saw me over there.
Yeah. Apparently they like hot dogs too.
They do, yeah. Does the boogeyman really exist? Well,
I would like to fuck his tits.
Fuck his anus with my fist.
I would like to fuck his bitch.
Well, is your mother a bald-headed freak bitch?
Damn it.
Yes.
I left the mum one alone one time, and there it is.
I'd probably show up naked like I always do.
And then
Eating
your
hot
mum will
dogs.
eat my poo.
Yeah, exactly. Eating hot dogs smeared with poo.
And look your mom in the eye and tell her, fuck you.
Ooh. I got a mum bit in there.
She doesn't deserve that.
Hey, why are they making
So
mum-
outrageous.
Right? Angry at them taking mums to eat poopy.
You guys are still with this? I
Nah.
got another.
But yeah.
I never
Okay.
was really. But
Cool.
Go ahead.
We kiss and hug and snug and tickle.
Until you feel my giant prickle.
Lick my poo smeared anal pickle.
Eat my hot dog flavored pickle.
Ooh, well done, Fred Durst.
With poop.
Ooh. As a topping?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's what the lyric is.
But
as a topping.
As a topping. But the bitch wouldn't even buff my fucking pickle.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
You guys were close.
yeah,
that
yeah.
was close. That was close.
It was that or trickle.
Knew that pickle was coming.
Brock Trickle.
Girl, you know I love you.
That's why I fucked your mother in her butthole.
Your mom's a hot dog covered in poo poo.
But now you gotta die.
Pass the Fago,
Ah!
fatty.
Wait, what,
Sorry,
Michael?
Tully, sorry.
Pass the Fago, fatty.
That's way better, Michael, than what they said.
You're
Fago fatty. That's sexy times. Sexy talk when you're doing that.
Yeah.
That's when she knows. That's when fucking saggy McGillicuddy knows it's time to pump.
Do they have girlbiography and shit? Like,
Oh,
are they
hell yeah.
associated with women?
Yeah. I read Violent J's autobiography. I'm big on biographies, as you
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
Autobiographies.
Have you read mine? You must
I've read
be.
yours. I read his. His was an audiobook, though, and it was like 15 hours long.
Oh.
And he talked about his escapades. Similar to your book. But
Hell does
this
exist.
this was he got a wife and
Do they have kids?
yes, Violent J has 1 or 2 kids.
We gotta get.
Yeah. Your wife, your girl, his wife, it don't matter.
My jizz on your wife like cake batter. Sorry, I can't rap.
I'm going to impale them with my knife.
Sit back, watch the poopies splatter, or
Ooh.
serve my poopies on a platter.
It's close. They all want this dick hole platter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dick hole platter,
Wait,
huh?
dick hole platter? What's a dick hole platter?
Is that just
It's
like
like a
silver
platter
tray?
of
Yeah, but why
urethras.
dick hole? Just a
Yeah.
man. They just
Like-
say words.
It's a
They
delicacy.
say words, all right.
Dick hole platter?
Yep.
No.
There's a lot of
I would send that back.
Bullshit artist.
Okay, let's see. What is a juggalo? Well, he ain't a phony. He'll walk up and
Fuck a pony.
Butt fuck his homie.
Oh, yeah, he'd probably do that.
Yank your vag baloney.
Oh man, you're better than them. Bet your face and take over.
he'll walk up and bust a nut in your macaroni.
Not,
Mine was
no
way
way. His is
better.
way better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not my
Do you want to
macaroni.
join?
No.
The silent writer.
I will not be gathering.
My heart was beating like crazy fast, nonstop.
Hear my love go plop, plop, plop.
Your mom gave me a blumpkin.
Your mom's a fat pig made out of hot dogs mixed with Fago. Jizzy jizz plop plop.
Jizzy.
Kevin, yours is better. But it's from a song called "I Fucked a Cop." So my heart was beating like crazy fast, nonstop. Stop. I'm about to fuck this cop.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
That was my guess too.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Is it?
Because you're on the radio, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just reading here.
Yeah.
I did a
You're
lot.
You're
Wow.
doing some
Damn.
silence. And
Yeah,
then you're
yeah.
saying okay to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Mhm,
Reading.
mhm,
Classic
mhm.
radio bit.
Snatch.
Hey, everybody,
So I'm in my
check
zone.
out
I'm
Bennett
in my
reading
zone
and
here.
stuff, you
I'm
guys.
in my zone.
Any man don't want to get killed.
Better clear on out.
Let us know if you're going to read again.
Snatch
okay?
your ice grilly.
Yeah, give us,
Excuse
like,
me,
wave
I'm
your
here.
hand or something
Here
so
I
that we can
come.
notify the
Here
listeners.
I come. Hey, Andrew's back, everybody. Snatch your ice grilly. I owes the mob a milli.
I fucked your mom with Milli Vanilli.
Hatchet poop.
Oh, yeah.
Fago, silly Billy.
Put my dick in the freezer. Now that's a chili willy.
About to knock off at Chili's. They're
What?
gangsters.
They're gonna what? Because they're robbing Chili's. That's gangster.
Yeah, that's what he means, I guess.
That's
About
not
to, no,
gangsta.
about to knock off at Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah, real gangsters
rob
rob Applebee's.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, bonus round.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Each guess
He's reading again, guys.
Add a
One's
line from a
absolutely
song.
nothing.
So basically, I'm going to read a line,
Yeah.
and then you guys
I'm gonna
guess.
say words after it.
And then I'm going to read another line, then you guys guess.
Okay.
Bonus round.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If I was a cuss word,
I would fuck your fat mom.
I'd just be like, fuck.
Inside your.
If I was a rock on the moon,
I'd fuck your mom with. Oh no, I can't do it.
I'd be Uranus. How do magnets work?
Buzz Aldrin would take a shit on me.
What?
if I was a rock on the moon, I'd be chilling like sup.
A mayonnaise jar in my ass.
I'd be chilling like sup. If I was a butthole,
I'd be. What? If I was a butthole, I'd be. I don't know what I'd be if I was a butthole.
If I was a butthole, I'd be no different than I am right now.
if I was a butthole,
I'd
just be. Na, 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 na. If I was a butthole, I'd just be an exit.
Oh,
Fair enough, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
homophobic clowns.
You know, chilling.
I see what they did there.
This is a one-way
butthole.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cork in the.
I eat fat chick
But-
poop, but I don't
but-
do that gay shit.
But, moving on to this one, cork in the bunghole is all we do.
Pop it out and eat your poo.
I'm gonna eat some hot dog and Fago stew.
Ooh, that was good.
First, she liked to feed me some barbecue.
Oh yeah.
All right.
After that,
Take a poo.
Yeah.
We're going to poop for sure.
We're gonna go
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
kill ourselves at the zoo.
we smoke some weed and sniff some glue.
Oh man, what would you sniff glue for? We're all adults here.
You guys haven't done it?
I just picture those guys sitting around sniffing Elmer's, wondering why it isn't working.
That's not.
Don't
that
say
doesn't
it's
work.
not funny, all right?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. You know,
No,
you guys
I never
haven't done it,
sniffed-
have
no,
you?
man,
No,
yeah,
I never
yeah.
have.
No,
Did
no.
you, Kevin?
No, I think I huffed Glade once.
All right.
What's Glade?
What flavor?
I don't even remember. It's
Air
like the
freshener.
air freshener spray.
Why would you huff Glade?
Cause my mom made me go to like meetings, cause she heard I tried ketamine when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So she freaked out and got all paranoid, and then put me in a room with these kids who were actual junkies, and then just gave me a whole bunch of bad ideas.
They
And
told
there's-
you to huff Glade.
There was this one cute kid who was like, must have been 13, had the deepest voice I've ever heard, cause he huffed Glade all the time.
And he swore it worked.
And I was like, oh, I got to see what's up with that.
How was it?
And that kid is Adam Driver.
It was very bad. It was stupid.
Didn't work for you.
Nope, didn't like that.
Maybe you're lucky.
But no glue.
Are we done, Bennett?
Final one. Okay, this is for it all. I don't know who's winning. I think Andrew's keeping
I
a
think
tally.
The listeners are winning.
Yeah, the listeners are winning.
I think our competitors are winning.
Right in every other station.
People are listening to Yacht Rock Radio now. What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second.
Oh, it's a fucking moron, I reckon.
A dildo sucking, poo poo eating peasant.
Bong bong.
Oh, he gets.
Give me your money, dummy.
Oh, he gets. What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second. Oh, he gets butt naked, and then he walks through the streets, winking at freaks.
Poop.
Taking a shit on your mom's cheeks.
Is there more, or are we just
With
doing,
a
are you reading
2-liter
again?
stuck in his butt cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheeks matched.
Yeah. So.
Just
Have
saying,
you ever gone so far to
Whoop,
put
whoop.
soda in your butt cheeks?
Nope.
Because of your
But
love.
that's a thing that they do, butt chugging.
Wait.
Yeah, Kevin's the
I've
master
done
of
that.
that.
Yeah.
You have?
They put Fuego in their butt just
Yeah.
for the fun of it?
Yeah.
That doesn't have alcohol in it.
Yeah, they just do it. I don't know. But
You're
I hear
saying that juggalos will often put soda in their ass for fun.
that. Yeah.
So you're saying their assholes are a two-way road?
Yeah, that was a little
Wait,
confusing.
so
I don't know what year
gay
that,
shit, but fuego up the ass, no worries.
It sounds like cork in the bunghole. Good.
Yeah.
Sniffing glue. Good.
And you're going to the
2
gathering
liter.
again, right?
Maybe.
Have
I'm
you
on the
put
fence.
fuego anywhere near your bottom?
Nope.
Would
Did you see anybody do it?
I did.
They just do it out in the open.
They were just flipping over and, chug, chug, chug,
What, and
chug,
were people
chug.
running around with fuego shooting out of their ass, or did they just drink? Did they consume the fuego in their butt and keep it there?
Yeah, so now you have an ass full of Fago. What's
yeah, where
step
do you do?
two?
Yeah, where do you go? To
You
the
know,
like,
I don't
dancing.
I don't remember.
Wait, you just saw that, and
I
then
saw
did the
that,
person
and
run
I'm-
off, or did they stay
No,
there, or
it
did everyone
was
gather around and high five them?
Huge crowd. Yeah.
Around one person, or
one person.
one person just
flipped
poured a bunch of
over.
fuego in his ass.
Yep. Chug, chug,
Everybody
chug,
celebrated, and then he ran off.
chug. And then he probably got laid or something.
You blew it. He got laid.
Yeah, because everyone does at the gathering.
You didn't even meet anybody at the gathering. What are you talking about? You didn't even meet another human.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Did you walk in silence for how many days?
2 days. 5 minutes. 3 minutes.
So
There it is.
you just walked around.
I just walked around. I got I
stay in a
got
tent by
pizza.
yourself?
No, I stayed at a Motel 6, I think, or Super 8, and I walked around. I bought some fireworks, lit some of those off, drank some electric Fago, saw some bands, and had the time of my life. Recommended.
Recommended, or you recommend it?
I recommended it to everyone listening. When I was there, I said if I'm going to be on a show talking about it someday,
Mark my words.
I will have
recommend
already
this.
recommended it when I was there.
Yes.
Well, there you have it.
And I'm really sorry about that snafu at the beginning. I wanted it to be a smoother transition. I had rehearsed it and I just completely blew it. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry to everybody listening in.
What part did you rehearse?
Yeah.
I said remember the first line. The first line was, and I come home. I come with a hat full of tricks. I was really excited about how I was going to present that first line. I just fucked it up.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
the
apart
that's
from
the
that-
part in the beginning that you're referring to?
Yeah. Oh, you mean the band thing?
Did you butt chug before you came to work today?
No, I'm good. But I had some Sour Patch Kids.
Something happened today. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man.
We cool?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
It's like a leap year or something? What the fuck is going on?
It's that cell phone use, you know?
I
The
hope
radiation.
I'm back tomorrow, everybody. Don't die.
The king of the afternoons isn't just on the radio.
I've been all around the world, and no one's ever told us how many M&Ms I can fit in their foreskin.
Stay informed and catch up on all the behind-the-scenes footage by following them on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood,
Oh, yes!
Did I get it?
No.
at Kevin Kraft, and at The Jason Ellis Show.
Oh, God, he's going to spin. Oh! You should definitely snowboard for sure. You will be a sick snowboarder.
The Jason Ellis Show is also available whenever and wherever you want it, on demand with the SiriusXM app or on your computer.
It is mind-boggling.
What's going on?